So yeah, guys, you're all welcome. You're all welcome. So we're gonna kick off at exactly 10 minutes from now, which is 7 p.m. We're gonna kick off by 7 p.m. Welcome, Grace. Seeing you. We're gonna kick off by exactly 7 p.m. And once it's 7 p.m., we're going to shoot heavily. All right, we're going to shoot heavily in this life transforming webinar. All right, we're going to shoot heavily in this life transforming webinar. So if you're just joining us, you're welcome. You're welcome. You are welcome. I'm a man of punctuality. That's why you find that I am very, very early to the meeting. So that being said, I'm just going to share my screen and just play some few videos for you guys to see about this business that you're about to learn. And once it's 7, we're going to kick off immediately. Okay, we're going to kick off what? Immediately. So just sit back and relax.
He said it in the event that he used a specific strategy. I was just going on Twitter, then I think I had like 5 minutes once then. He said he moved from 5K to 60K. What's our daily goal?
Hello everyone, my name is Bolaji and I would like to show you my earnings since I joined the CB Academy about 4 months ago. Let me put you on my laptop. So as you can see, from this company, I've grossed over $2,100 in commission, and I have withdrawn over $1,700 of that commission. So this is another company. I have grossed over $1,125 in commission. I've withdrawn half of it, and I'll be withdrawing the remaining balance soon. Hello, my name is Bolaji, and I came across the CDA Dollar Academy about 6 months ago, and since then I've made more than $10,000 in commission.
You mean to say that you made around 490,000 naira in just 30 days from this CPA business that we've been talking about?
Yes, of course I did. And actually, that's the need to have made like so far. I didn't even put much effort last month. That's October. That's when I made that 490K. I made more than that since.
I'm a student of Praise Akinlami via a CP Dollar Academy course. I've been able to gross close to $2,000 in 2 months. Yeah.
So, Rock, you mean to say that you've made around $6,000, or I think you say $5,600 from this business, which is approximately $6,000 in one single month from CPA market?
Yes, boss.
How much I've been able to do with the CPA course, which is the CPA marketing course that I'm going to show you my dashboard live here. Now, so this is the dashboard on one of the deals we are working on, and I've been able to do 1,200, and I withdrew 400 here, which is few days ago. I withdrew 400. This for a deal. Let's go here. Here I've been able to do a total sum of $1,100, and I've gotten $500 in commission, which I withdrew I think 7 days ago into my Skrill account as well. So this is to show you how much I've been able to make with the CPA marketing course, and I really appreciate Akelami for creating this opportunity for us with the CPA. Thank you very much, boss, for being here. I really appreciate you.
Wait, hold on. I think I'm getting wrong. 12,000 should be around 12 million naira. Let's assume that the rate is 1,000. 12 million naira from this business.
Exactly.
Hello guys, my name is Obonaya Agochena. In just 2 weeks, I have made 120,000 naira.
My name is Nadim Abishemi Manuel. At the end of the month, I made the average 160 to 200, and I was like, wow.
And in an active month, I do around $1,000.
My name is Rashid. I've been able to earn passive income between 600K to 800K.
Now we just run this town.
My name is Olabode. Live in Dubai and make it income of around 20,000 around there.
Able to generate a minimum of 200.
So guys, today I'll be withdrawing a commission of about $1,350 from my CPA affiliate account. One of them actually, I have a lot of them. So this is a new one I just opened, and I think I made this in about 2 weeks or thereabout. So you can see here, it says, you see my name. This is my email address, and I can just scroll down, and you can see here it says 1,300. You can see here it says affiliate commission. Okay, so once I just click on withdraw, you can see that I can even withdraw to like the crypto, to my crypto wallet. You can see here it says digital assets. You can actually withdraw to my crypto wallet. And this is all possible due to CPA affiliate marketing. Okay, so let me show you the dashboard again so that you know it's totally real. You can see here $1,350. My students actually do way more than this. Honestly, this is just like one of our like smallest accounts that we do. All right, so.
My name is Shay, and I just want to support you on my journey on becoming a CPA expert. Before then, I studied architecture, both BSc and MSc level, and I even got project management to season all my certificates. But you see, all of that did not give me what I always wanted, which was freedom. And if you're an architect, you definitely know that architecture takes your time, takes your energy, takes your blood and your sweat. And the first time I got to know about CPA, I saw Praise Akilami talking about it, and I listened and I enrolled as a student. And since then till now, that freedom has been there because I choose the time I work. In fact, I am at home now because I have the time for myself, for my family, for my friends, and it's just a dream life. So if you hear Praise talking about CPA, listen and enroll as a student because that guy knows what he's talking about. And
All right. So you're all welcome. You're all welcome to tonight's class. Thank you so much for introducing yourselves. So if you can hear me loud and clear, go ahead and type in the chat loud and clear. I can see some amazing people who have introduced themselves. I can see Richard, Oluchi, Joyful, Lagos, Micah, Precious, God's Will, Jose, Alexis, Tijani, Daniela, Juliet, Ojo, Victor, Evan, Gemechi, Ajayi, Grace, JC, Farouk, Lawal, Audu. So many amazing people in tonight's class. So if you can hear me loud and clear, just go ahead and type in the chat loud and clear. And if you watch the video that I just posted, there's something I really like about Burna Boy. Burna Boy said that you go explain tire, no evidence. I'm very sure you must have heard of him. Burna Boy said, you go explain tire, no evidence. So what I just showed you is evidence that this business you're about to watch or you're about to learn, it can actually change your life. If you take your time and go through those things that you just saw right now, you see that this is a life-changing opportunity that can totally change the story of both you, your family, and everybody you know around you, and everybody that wants a better life. So that being said, we're going to get started right now. It is 7 p.m. I promised you guys that we're going to start by 7 p.m. sharp. It's already 7 p.m. and we are going to shoot right now immediately. So one more time, if you can hear me, just go ahead and type in the chat, I can hear you. If you can hear me, just go ahead and type in the chat, I can hear you. So that we begin immediately, because it does not make any sense if I'm teaching you and you cannot hear me. So just go ahead and type in the chat, I can hear you. All right. Great, 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 great. Thank you so much, guys. Okay. So let's get to it. So it's an amazing time that we're going to be having in tonight's class, and I'm promising you that you're going to get your time worth, because to me time is much more valuable than money. And when you're by the time you're done with this meeting, you understand why I'm saying this thing that I said, because time is actually much more better than money. So I'm just going to be sharing my screen, and the moment you can see my screen, okay, the moment you can see my screen, just go ahead and type screen in the chat. The moment you can see my screen, just go ahead and type what? Screen in the chat. The moment you can see my screen, just go ahead and type screen in the chat. If you can see my screen, just type screen in the chat. If you can see my screen, just type screen. STREEN, screen. Just type screen in the chat. All right. Are you sure you guys can see my screen? Just type screen in the chat. Or let's just do it this way. If you can see my screen, just type a 1 in the chat. Just type 1, number 1 in the chat. Just type number 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. You know, the reason why I'm always telling you to type all these things in the chat is because as a teacher, you need to ensure that people that you're talking to can literally hear you. They can see you, especially when we're doing these web conferencing calls. You need to be sure that they can hear you and see you. If not, you will be wasting your time, and I'll also be wasting my time. But you know, time is the most valuable asset in life that we all know that you can never ever do without. Time is the only thing that once you spend, you can never ever get back. Thank you so much for the responses in the chat. So I just wanted to know that for time and time again, I'll also be telling you to use the chat, use the chat, and use the chat. This is simply because I want to make sure that you're following from beginning to the end, because this is going to be a life-changing webinar that if you pay serious attention to, will totally change your life and change your financial situation forever. Okay, so listen carefully as we go on. Now, for those of you who cannot see my screen clearly, I just want you to do something very quick. Now, on the video that you're seeing right now, the video that like the platform you're watching on YouTube, just go ahead and click on the screen, and by the top right corner, you are going to see this icon here that looks like a gear. Now, once you click on it, it's going to pop out some options and you see quality. Now, if you're not seeing my screen clearly, it's most likely going to be showing 240p. You don't want that. What you want is you want a higher picture quality. So you just click on it and you select higher picture quality, and that's going to give you a better picture quality of 720p. All right, just select 720p. And if you follow these 3 steps, you should be seeing my screen clearly. So yes, let's get started, guys. In this webinar, I'm going to be sharing with you the new way to make your first $500 in 1 week, partnering with companies abroad starting from zero. And when I say starting from zero, I 100% mean it. I mean, even if you don't have any certificate, if you don't have any education, if you don't have any startup capital, you can literally start this business from zero. And why this business is so important or so simple to start is because now these companies that are going to be partnering with, just like I'm going to show you in tonight's class, they're not going to ask you where is your SSC. They're not going to ask you where is your JAMB results. They're not going to ask you where is your WAEC. They won't ask you any of those questions. Even if you got F9 parallel in WAEC, all right, you can still partner with these companies and make money. The only thing that matters to this company is what you can do for them. You don't even need any education. That means even somebody who is a school dropout who can start this business and still make a lot of money with little or no capital. Now, the reason why I'm so particular about this business is because of how this business has changed my life. By the right, you're going to see a picture of me in 2020 when I was trying to learn a high income skill and I was literally suffering. Then I was just 21. Now I'm older now, and you can see that this business literally changed my life totally. Like from somebody who was staying in a flooded apartment to somebody who moves to Dubai at just the age of 21. In fact, I didn't tell my parents when I was traveling because they will not even believe that that thing is possible. And you might be in this class now and you might think that, okay, this thing might not be possible for you, but today I'm going to change that mindset for you. I'm going to help you change that reality, because trust me, everything is all in the imagination, and I'm going to prove that to you later tonight, because as this business has changed my life, I'm sure that it can also change your life. So the truth is that for you to make your first $500, it's going to only take the 3 steps I'll be showing you in tonight's class and the right guidance. Okay, just the 3 steps I'll be showing you in tonight's class and the right guidance. And by the end of this webinar, you would have discovered how I went from running an online business in a flooded apartment to becoming a multi-millionaire at the age of 21. I made my first million when I was 21, and I made my first million 3 times. But before all those things happened, I had to suffer for 14 years. And that's where I don't want you to go through. I don't want you to go through a path whereby you have to suffer the way I suffered just to make your first million or to make you money on the internet. That's why I'm being particular about what I'm going to give you in this webinar, and I want to make sure that you have all the meat. So now I want to tell you guys that if you follow the step-by-step method I'll share in tonight's webinar, I guarantee you 100% that you will often be making over $500 in 1 week. $500 will not be where you stop. And I have something very special for you that will help you make an extra 500 to the one that I've promised you today in this webinar. And at least you should be making $1,000 with the knowledge you get in this particular class, because all you simply need to be successful in this business is just your phone, of which I know that you already have, because obviously, how are you here if you don't have a phone? It's just your phone and about 2 hours in a day. Obviously, this class is going to take even more than 2 hours, so I'm very sure you have that time to spend right now, because time is an investment, just like I told you. And also, you just need the right guidance. I remember I started this business while I was in school using just my phone. I was studying engineering while I was in school, so it didn't take a lot of my time. 2 hours was enough, and that was how I started this business with the right guidance, and I made a lot of money for myself. Now, the fact that I've said that, okay, you can make a lot of money from this business is not trying to tell you that, okay, this is a get-rich-quick program. No. Every business that you see that people are successful in, people have to put in one kind of work or the other. So therefore, I'm not introducing you to a platform that is going to tell you put 100K to bring 500K, put 200K to bring 400K. No, that's not what I'm doing. What I simply want to do is that I want to impact you with the knowledge of CPA marketing so that you can earn huge amount of dollars for yourself, which can help you become financially independent and financially comfortable in the next 1 week, even if you've tried everything and failed. In fact, go ahead and go to your calendar now and check the date of what 1 week is. I'm telling you that if you follow all the steps I showed you, or I'll show you in this particular class, by that 1 week time, you should be able to have a break of any stronghold of poverty in your life. Like, this knowledge I'm going to give you will help you make thousands of dollars online that you yourself, you're going to be surprised. And one of my biggest inspirations for teaching is something that the Bible says. I've been reading this book recently. The book says Business Secrets from the Bible. I've been reading this book very, very recently. It says Business Secrets from the Bible, and I've been getting a lot of inspiration from it. And one of my biggest inspiration I got is, the guy said, my people are destroyed due to lack of knowledge. Okay, which means that even if God loves you, if you do not have knowledge, you're going to find it very, very difficult to be successful. The children of Israel were in the desert for 40 years because they lacked the right knowledge. The Bible says that that particular journey should have taken them just 4 days. But because they disobeyed God and they lost knowledge, it took them. So which means that even if you're a child of God and you do not, even if you're a child of God and you do not have the right knowledge, you are still going to suffer. So that's the reason why I'm trying my best to reach as many people as possible. I'm trying my best to reach more people to make sure that this information gets to people who really want to change their lives. And I want to also sound this second warning. This class is for only serious-minded people who are ready to build a legitimate source of income. Now, I'm talking about people who want to escape poverty, people who want to change their story, people who want to transform their lives. Whether you're a retiree, whether you are just finished university, whether you just finished NYSC, whatever it's you're going through, as long as you are ready to change your life and you genuinely want to escape poverty and change your story, I'm going to tell you that you need to invest your time and stay in this webinar till the end, because what I'm about to expose to you is totally going to change your account balance from 0 to multiple zeros in millions. And because this business actually changed my life, that's why I'm so sure, and it changed the lives of hundreds of people just like you that have mentored in over 13 countries around the world. I'm talking of people like Tukold here, who his life was transformed from squatting to getting a new apartment for himself. If you look at the right of your screen, you see where it says new apartment. Congratulations to me, praise Akila me. I'm really happy. You understand? So you can imagine somebody moving from squatting from his neighbor's house, one place to another, to having a new apartment for himself, buying himself a TV, and earning commissions of over $6,800 in just 1 month. You can imagine how much money the guy has made. There's Gift Christopher here, who went from a fabric seller to making over 100,000 naira every single month. So it's just crazy how much you can make from this business if you put in your mind. Like I told you, it's for only serious-minded people. I'm not here to beg you to stay in this webinar to watch it. I'm here to admonish you to come and learn the skill that has transformed the life of all these guys, and for you to transform your life as well. Just like Bolaji here, who moved from losing almost all his entire money on Bet Naija, on Sporty Bet. There are a lot of young people out there. In fact, the reason why I know this thing is because I've been there before. When I was living in Suleja, Niger State, I used to suffer very well, and I used to play 2 odd, I used to play 3 odd, I used to play 5 odd. But when I started this business, my life changed, and that's the same thing that happened to Bolaji here. From losing on Bet Naija and Sporty Bet to making over 500,000 naira monthly. If you see by the middle of your screen, you see where he said something. He says, I've tried so many things. I've tried betting, I've tried this, I've tried that. But it was only this business that works for me, and that's exactly what I want for you for as well. And this Dean Obole here, who made around $2,250 while in school doing his project, and became a millionaire student just because of this business. Now, if you look by your right, you see that he said he made $750 in a month, which was even a slow month for him. Now, this just tells you that for somebody studying chemical engineering in school, who is even doing his project and does not have a lot of time, if he's able to manage to make around $2,000 for himself, how much more you who has a lot of time? How much more you who has finished NYSC? How much more you who is a student but is not even studying a course that is too strenuous? That just shows you the possibility of this business that you're about to encounter. Now, this particular one touches me so much because this particular guy here, he was able to raise enough money to relocate to UK through this business. There are a lot of us who our dream is to move out of this country. We do not want to stay in this country anymore. We want to go to where we can have better opportunities, where we can catch bigger fish, according to the guy. See what he says. He says, CPA money has made it possible for me to relocate to the UK. It is now time for me to catch big fishes. Praise Akilami, thank you, and God bless you guys. So can you even imagine, do you know how much it takes to relocate to the UK? Even if at least you need around 20 million naira for you to successfully relocate to the UK. And this guy came back and told me that because of my trainings and because of my teachings, just like the one you're on right now, he was able to make enough money to move to the UK. So, and I also remember some people who are quite older, but their own also touches me so much, because I remember Rash Baba. Rash Baba is around 45 years old and he works with MTN and he does CPA as a side also. I remember the day he met me and told me that he wanted to start this business. He said that he was starting this business because he had a wife and he had 3 kids. And the reason why he was starting the business because his salary was too small. But he went from a salary earner to making 3 times his salary from home. Do you know what it means? That you do not have to leave your house in order for you to make money. And not only that, he was able to start catching international flights. Some of us have never entered a plane, talk more of to even leave the country. But with this business, the guy was able to travel to Dubai, enjoy himself at the ripe age of 45 years old. So how much more somebody that is between the age of 18 to 35, you're still young, you're still energetic. That just shows you that your earning potential with this business is totally limitless. All right? But before we go deeper, there are 2 things I want to tell you. There are 2 things I want to tell you, and this is not even part of what I want to teach, but it has been bothering my heart. It has been a very strong burden in my heart, and I just need to let it out. I just need to tell you this thing today. Now, in your pursuit of making money, whether online, offline, or wherever, I want you to understand that there will be enemies. But the problem that most people don't know is that there are 2 enemies that most people don't even know. Your number 1 enemy is going to be yourself. Yourself as the enemy, it is you with your limiting beliefs. There's some of you that came into this webinar and you already have decided in your mind that there is nothing good that can come out of anything online. No, if you come out with that mindset, you can definitely make money online. You can definitely not make money online. Now, I want to tell you something. You cannot pass a subject which you hate the teacher. Think about it. The subjects that you were failing in secondary school, in university, were the ones that you hated the lecturer. So if you have a strong hate towards making money online, there is no way you can make money from this business. I need you to change that mindset now. The first enemy of you is yourself. You need to agree with yourself that you're going to do everything possible in order for you to make money online. You need to agree with yourself that you're going to do everything possible in order for you to make money online. Now, the second enemy that you're going to face in your progress of you becoming a multi-millionaire is your environment. And when I say your environment, I'm not talking about the trees, the cars, and the plants around you. I'm talking about the people around you. I'm talking about what you hear, what you see. I'm talking about your family. Because your family is your number one setback. The reason why I'm saying this is because there are so many people who want to make money online, but the moment you go and tell your dad, the moment you go and tell your uncle, your auntie, your sister, your brother, that okay, I found this opportunity and I want to invest into it. I find this opportunity and I want to start this business. The first thing they'll tell you is, no, don't do it, blah, blah, blah. And the funny thing is that those people that are advising you to not do it have never ever made any single money online. I tell people that I cannot take financial advice from my father because he's not a rich man. You need to only take financial advice from people who are proven to be experts. That's why I'm telling you that this trap of you not being able to make money, it is in your head, it's in your brain. And there are people who are ready to assist you to keep you poor. A good example is the government. The government is always telling you, oh, minimum wage 33K, blah, blah, and all that. Do you know how much is petrol? We're going to 1,000 for petrol. You're earning 33K, your salary is 33 liters of fuel. That's why tonight I want you to acclaim to yourself that you're going to do everything possible to come out of poverty. In fact, go ahead and put it in the chat and say, I will do everything to come out of poverty. Put it in chat and say, put your name, I, Victor, will do everything to come out of poverty. Because if you do not believe it, if you do not say it, it's not going to come to reality. If you don't believe it and you don't say it, it's not going to come to reality. Go ahead and put in the chat, I, Victor, will do everything to come out of poverty. Take your time and type it. Take your time and type it. I, Chinedu, will do everything to come out of poverty. Because trust me, you're always going to find yourself in a very serious state of dismay if you do not come out of poverty. Put it in there. I, Chinedu, will do everything to come out of poverty. I, Victory, will do everything to come out of poverty. Because this is not just a proclamation, it is a prophecy. Whatever you say is what is going to be your reality. Everything you see that became real in life was first somebody's idea. All right. Now, the second thing I'm going to tell you is that please and please, in as much as I'm trying my best to make sure that I put out this thing out there to make sure that I reach as many people as possible, there are people who are going behind my back to pretend to be me, especially on platforms like Facebook and some other platforms. All my platforms are verified, but you still find some people trying to find ways to scam people of their hard-earned money, and that's something I will never do. Because time and time again, I've proven myself to be somebody who has been able to help as much people as possible. And I love you and I want the best for you. But there's only a little thing that I can do for myself. I can't do so much on my own. That's why I want to beg you and I want to ask you to help me as much as possible. If you find people trying to scam using my name and all that, please and please try to report to Facebook or try to send me a DM, of which I'll tell you how to send me a DM later in this meeting. So I want to know if you're with me in this fight because I cannot do it alone. So the question I'm going to ask you now is, are you with me? If you're with me, go ahead and type in the chat, I am with you. If you're with me, go ahead and type in the chat, I am with you. Because I've tried so many things. I've tried to make sure that I reach out to the authorities, try to make sure I reach out to people to stop this impersonation that is happening on the internet. But I still find out that a lot of people still open new accounts in my name. But just me and you are the people that can fight this thing together. So go ahead and type in the chat, I am with you. Thank you so much, guys, for your responses. I really, really appreciate it because there's only so much you can do as an individual yourself. You can only go so far when you are moving alone. But if you're moving with people, you can always go a better distance. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. All right. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate the love. Thank you so much. So, guys, let's begin this meeting with a small check-in. I'm going to be asking you to use your chats just like we always do. I'm going to be asking you to use your chats. Now, I want you to look at your screen right now. How many people can you identify here? Or let me just say, who do you know on your screen? Who do you know on your screen? Do you know anybody on your screen? And what does the person do for a living? So if you know any of them on your screen, just go ahead and type the person's name and what you think the person does for a living. Okay, somebody says Sabinus. What do they do for a living? If you put their name, put what you think they do for a living. Okay, somebody says content creator. Okay, brain jotter. Okay, that's correct. Shaggy. Somebody says, 6 of them, macaroni. Okay, they are skit makers, they are content creators. Okay, investor Sabinus. Okay, that's nice. They are comedians. Oh, all right. Now, there's a very strong reason I'm asking you guys that, because all these people that you've mentioned, all right, all these people that you've mentioned, they have something to do with this business I'm about to expose to you. And I'm going to review that later in this class. They all have something to do with this business. So make sure that you pay serious attention. And once I've exposed them in your mind, you will be like, wow, and you will know that I've actually exposed these people. Now, since I've already met you, with your permission, I'm going to decide that I'm going to say, okay, let me just introduce myself. With your permission, let me just introduce myself. Hope I can go. All right, thank you so much. Now, my name is Prince Akilami, and I started business about 2 years ago. And in this short amount of time, I've been able to start 3 successful businesses transacting over $200,000. That's around 130 million in this period, in the period of 3 years. Now, I've mentored 200 students that now make over $2,000 every single month. And that's why I believe God is blessing me, because I don't know if you've ever heard of that thing that it says, the reward of teachers are in heaven, all right? And plus, a lot of my students come to pray for me. And because of this kind of results that I've been able to get, I've been featured in news articles like this one you see, Nigerian Tribune, where I've been featured for helping ordinary people to become financially stable is my goal. Profile Consulting Founder. So this is my company, and this is me, and this is just basically a summary of me. And if you decide that you want to follow me on social media, one of the best places I'm usually very active on is X, also known as Twitter. All right, and this is my username there. You can see I'm very, very verified. And I'm also followed by people like Don Jazzy. I don't know if you know Don Jazzy now. Don Jazzy is the guy that manages Rema, that manages Briani, all those guys. So Don Jazzy follows me, Aproko Doctor follows me, Aproko Doctor, your online doctor, he follows me. And the reason why these guys are following me is because of the kind of impact I've been able to make over the years, being on all these platforms, and the people's lives I've been able to change. And I'm not that kind of person that I will just come and teach you something that I've never done before. I practice what I teach. 100% I practice what I teach. And this is me asking for a withdrawal from one of my affiliate managers that I was with, that I partnered with, one of the companies I partnered with. Her name is Alina C. Remember, I told you partnering with companies abroad, and I was withdrawing around 1,200. In fact, let me show you one video. I've played it earlier, but I want to show you guys again of a video of me, withdrawing my money.
So guys, today I'll be withdrawing a commission of about $1,350 from my CPA affiliate account. One of them, actually, I have a lot of them. So this is a new one I just opened, and I think I made this in about 2 weeks or thereabout. So you can see here, it says, you see my name, Praise Akilami, and you can see this is my email address. And I can just, scroll down, and you can see here, it says 1,300. You can see here, it says affiliate commission. Okay, so once I just click on withdraw, you can see that I can even withdraw to my crypto wallet. You can see here it says digital assets. You can actually withdraw my crypto wallet, and this is all possible due to CPA affiliate marketing. Okay, so let me show you the dashboard again so that it's totally real. You can see here $1,350. My students actually do way more than this. Honestly, this is just like one of our
So you can see how I'm just chill, I'm just relaxed in my house with my singlets, with my pajamas, just making money for myself. And that's exactly the possibility I also want from you. So I'm just showing you this to show you that I practice what I teach. And these are some of the dollars I've earned on my screen. Now, if you look at the screen now, by the right side, you see that from this business, I've been able to generate over $461,000 from it. And disclaimer, this is a partner account, which means that I did it with other people. It's not just me. But the reason why I'm showing you this is not so that you will limit your belief. Remember, I told you that everything you have in this life is in the mind. So if you have it in mind that the amount you can ever make from this business is $500, it is only $500 you will ever make. But what I'm showing you this so that you know that there is limitless potential on how much you can make from this business. You can make 1,000, you can make 2,000, you can make 3,000, you can make 5,000, you can make as much money as you want. And these are some of my other small wins. By the left, you see where I made 1,350, 1,100, and so on and so forth. But what this business gave me is not just only money. Because of this business, I became the faculty president while I was in school. And obviously, nobody wants to give power to somebody that is totally broke. Everybody wants to give power to somebody that can take care of them. And because of this business, I became faculty president in my school. I was well respected. There are some of you on this call right now that nobody is giving you the respect you deserve just because you are broke. If you go to a family meeting, it's you that will ask to go and serve coke. It's you that will ask to go and give visitors rice. No, all those things need to change. All right. And it all starts with you starting an online business like this that can totally change your life. Because of this CPA business, I was also able to travel to over 7 countries at just the age of 21. And this is me in Dubai. Like I told you, I was teaching you guys earlier on in this meeting. I told you that when I traveled to this Dubai, I did not tell my parents because they did not have the mindset. That's the thing you have to think about. If you want to tell somebody about the business that you want to start, you have to think, does this person have the mind to carry this business? And I knew that my parents did not have the mind to believe that I'll be able to spend millions on one particular trip. So I didn't even tell them just because of this business. I bought my first Mercedes-Benz from this business, and through this business, I opened a business for my father. And I'll tell you why I opened the business for my father later on. Now, there's the kind of money you have that you start getting connection to people who are up there. It almost looks like everybody that is up there looks like they're in a cult, and there's a reason for that. The truth is that rich people only want to associate with rich people. So if you find out that rich people are not helping you, it's because they don't see any value that you can offer to them. Rich people only give rich people money. That's what's the truth. All right? And this is me being able to connect with one of the biggest guys in Nigeria. His name is Akin Alabi. He was able to give out over 100 million to help the youths. And these are the kind of people that I like to connect with, people that want to help. They are on the same mission with me to help as many people as possible. People that want to make sure that, okay, anybody that come across them, their life changes. This is a guy who is a member of the House of Reps here in Nigeria, and also the author of Small Business, Big Money. You can see me and him in the strategy session together back in Lagos. And to be honest, right, you guys in Nigeria are not the only people that are benefiting from this. This is me teaching some of my students in Dubai. This is me teaching some of my students in Dubai. Now, what I will tell you is that no matter where you are in this world, you can do CPA marketing and make a lot of money for yourself. Why? Because you're earning in dollars, and because it's an international business that does not need any qualification, does not need any education, just what you can offer to these companies, and these companies can make you a millionaire. All right? And the truth is that people that had nothing came under my mentorship, learned this business, and upgraded their life from poverty to good life. Now, a good example is from his founder who made his first 200,000 in his first 3 weeks of CPA marketing. I'm telling you, before I started CPA, I've never ever seen cash, 200,000 naira cash in my life. I've never ever seen it. I've never ever seen 2,000 naira cash in my life. This young Bolaji here who was able to buy himself a car. You remember that guy that was doing sports betting? The guy later made enough money for himself and bought himself a car worth over 6 million from this business that he did. If you look at your left here, it says, Omo Alpha, I don't run that matter. I say, Alpha, show me now. Because me and my students, I normally talk to them in pidgin. You know, I just like to be free and cool. I'm still a young guy now, so obviously I can be cool with anybody. So I told him to show me, and he bought this car that you see right here. And I told him, oh, CPA dollar car. You understand? This is also Sunny here, who confessed that CPA marketing changed his life, and he can now buy the things he wants to buy for himself. If you look at the left of the screen now, you see where it says, boss, make I know like you, CPA don't change my life. Do you know what it means for somebody to be hiding something, but he just had to confess? He had to come to me and tell me that, oh, this business that you introduced me to has totally changed my life. All right? And this is a nurse here, a medical nurse. She made over $1,950 with CPA deals, all without any startup capital. She said a 9-to-5 nurse like me made $1,950 in a month, learning the step-by-step guide on how to get clients for myself with CPA marketing. And the truth is that some of you might think I'm lucky, but the truth is that I'm not special, because I'm probably more like you. And that's why I want to take your permission for the next 5 minutes to tell you my story, because we all have where we started from. There's a reason why I am where I am today. And that's what I want to share with you in the next 5 minutes. Now, I was just born to a normal Nigerian home, just like everybody else. And my family just had enough to keep me alive, because I want us to gravitate at the same level. I want you to know where I'm coming from. I didn't just appear. I didn't just come out of magic. Okay? But the truth is that everything in my life changed. Like, my house was normal, but in 2006, my mom passed away. She passed away when I was just 7 years old. Do you know what it means for you to lose your mother at 7? And I had such a close relationship with my mom because I'm the last born in my house. I had such a close relationship with my mom that I cried for at least 3 days after she passed away. It was crazy. I've never ever seen it. Since then, from that moment when my mom died, because my mom was the financial head of my family, everything went down. I've never experienced something of such in my life. I was now forced to live with other people. My dad was always busy with work because now he's the only one paying for everything, because my mom was working then. And he couldn't even spend time with me. But I thought things would get better. JAMB now came. In 2015, I took JAMB, I failed. It was crazy. And when I see myself now, I know I tell myself that all these things that you see that the government has set up, JAMB, WAEC, all those things are not the reasons why you're going to become somebody big in life. It is what you know and who you know that will take you very far. Because my father was now forced to retire because he had already spent 35 years working now 9 to 5 for the government, which means that he was that your normal civil service work and all that, and he could not even boast of anything. Because if you're working civil service now, just look at what's happening in the economy right now. Fuel is going to 1,000, dollar is going to 1 billion. Like, do you understand? And salary is not increasing. So you will literally be spending all the money you have in your life if you are working under the government. And to even make matters worse, because of the stress he was undergoing, he now had what is called partial stroke. Go and Google it after this meeting, what partial stroke is, and see how scary that thing is. Just because of the stress of working 9 to 5. Go and check what are the causes of stroke. See, I'm telling you that if you work in the wrong business, it can make you die early. So my dad was sick, so sick that he could not even pay for anything anymore. And then I was just in university. So I thought, I said, oh, I have to save his life. Even as much as he's sick, I need to do something about it. So I decided to find an income. I started graphic design to pay my bills. I got employed on Twitter. That's why I love the internet so much. I got employed on Twitter, 26,000 naira. That was my salary then. And that graphic design was doing well for me at the beginning. But the way things were going up, the way inflation was rising, it was crazy. I could no longer pay my bills anymore. I could no longer pay my school fees. I'm telling people there are some businesses you do in this life that can never make you rich. You might be doing fashion business, you might be doing tailoring, there's some business that cannot make you rich. And so, say, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just being honest with you. Because nobody's going to come to the internet and make content about this. They will not tell you. They'll just allow you to suffer. Because after all, the Bible says the poor and the rich will always be there. So you have to choose. Do you want to be poor or do you want to be rich? But there's some business you do that will never ever make you rich. And this was one of them for me. I saw it. Now AI is replacing almost all the graphic designers that I know. I told myself that I need to get more, because how many graphic design will I do for me to be able to travel to Dubai? That's what I was asking myself. If you're doing a business, say, okay, how many clients must I have for me to make 1 million? That's how you calculate. So to make this thing even worse, that period I had to stay in a Florida apartment because I could not afford rent, and I was still young. I was still broke. Nothing I could do. And I got tired of my situation. I said, I need to change my story. So I went online and started to search for better opportunities. I was searching. I saw some good opportunities. I saw some bad opportunities. I saw in many of them I lost money. I have lost money in this life because most of them I noticed that most of the business I lost money were the ones that nobody was guiding me. That's why I don't used to use mentorship or guidance to play. I don't use it to play at all. So in 2020 January, one breakthrough finally came. I saw an advert on Facebook and I clicked on it. I said, what will I even lose? The guy said he was going to show how to make money as students and all that. I said, okay, let me just join his class and see. So this guy was a very random guy. I've never seen him before in my life. He was 1 year older than me, but he was very successful at that particular point more than me. So I thought about it. I said, okay, what can I even offer this guy so that he can teach me? So I approached him. I sent him a DM on WhatsApp then. I told him that I'm going to become a personal graphic designer for free. Because I saw this guy, I saw his style, the way he spoke, the way he presented everything. I said, this guy, he has changed so many people's lives, and I say I need to be acquainted with this guy. So I told him that, see, I'm going to become a personal graphic designer. I'm going to do any design you want for totally free. The reason why I'm doing that is because I want to become close to you. I want to make sure that I'm beside you whenever you're doing anything. And I also borrowed money from my brother to get his mentorship, to get his books and all that, because instead I bought his books that was going to help me. I said, no problem, I'll buy. So I knew that, because one thing I knew was that information alone cannot take you very far. If somebody tells you, oh, go and read a book on how to fly a plane, trust me, you're going to crash that plane. You need somebody beside you to fly that plane with you for the first time in order for you to be able to fly that plane successfully. So I followed everything he taught me and the advices he gave and everything. And in 3 months, my story changed. In 3 months, my story changed. After I've struggled for many months, in 3 months, my story changed. First month, I made 260, second month, 400, third month, 500, 1.7. So just going up, and up only. You understand? And I even went on vacation with this guy. That Dubai pic I told you, it was me and him that went together. And look at the person that showed me way, a total stranger. And this was me back then when I made my first trip to Dubai, I think back in 2020 and so. So what I want you to see that you can see that regardless of your situation, provided you have internet and the right knowledge, I'm telling you, you're going to go far. Your location does not matter. Internet has broken that barrier already. Distance is no longer a barrier. Because with just one information and just meeting one person that will guide you and can literally give you the financial breakthrough you have always been looking for forever. And one of the reasons why I believe this is so much is because my pastor used to say something. If you watch this preaching, it says, money comes from God through men to men. Now, what this simply means is that if God wants to bless you, God is not going to decide to just make 1 million appear on your bed. If not, that money, you carry it and you spend it and it will not come back again. What God is going to do is that God is going to use somebody to give you the knowledge that can help you make thousands and thousands of dollars online for yourself. And above all, what I want you to take from this is that if I can do it after facing all these things that you've just seen, I strongly believe in you that you can do it. Remember, you said you're with me, and I'm 100% with you on this journey as well. And some of the life-changing lessons you can learn from my story is that success alone has a price tag, and only those who are willing to pay the price can reap the reward. Sadly, most people are not willing to pay the price. And truth is that even Jesus had to die for our sins to be forgiven. So everything great has a price to pay. And this is the most important one. Your breakthrough can come from any man at any time, but you just have to be ready to take advantage. So I'm very, very sure that you agree with me that every successful person that you see out there are move makers. They had to make a move to become rich, because there is always going to be a move you need to make if you want to become rich. So if you're willing to make that move, that's the question. Are you willing to make that move? If you're willing to make that move, go ahead and type in the chat, I, put in your name, I'm willing to make that move. I, Victory, I'm willing to make that move. I, Israel, I'm willing to make that move. I, Chinedu, I'm willing to make that move. Because trust me, money is not going to miraculously appear into your bank account. You have to do something in order for that money to appear into your bank account. You have to give a service in order for that money to appear into your bank account. So go ahead and type in the chat, I, Victor, I'm willing to pay. I'm willing to make that move. Put in your name. I, Chinedu, I'm willing to make that move. I, Jude, I'm willing to make that move. I, Ifoma, I'm willing to make that move. Put it like you mean it. Because the moves you make are totally going to dictate how far you go. If you decide that you want to go from here to Lagos today, let's say you're in Abuja, you want to go from Lagos today, if you sit down and just think about it, it will never become reality. But if you stand up, even if you're trekking, it might take you months, it might take you years, but you're going to get there. If you enter a bus, it might take you hours, but you're going to get there. If you enter an aeroplane, it might take you minutes, but you're going to get there. The whole idea is that you're making a move. You've started making a move. So go ahead and type in the chat, I, Samuel, I'm willing to make that move. All right. All right. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. I love the energy in the chat. Just drop some emojis, drop some likes in the chat. Drop some emojis, drop some likes in the chat. Drop some emojis, drop some likes in the chat. Well done, guys. All right. Okay, let's go. Okay, thank you for the energy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah. So I'm going to be very, very transparent with you, because I'm very sure that you know that I'm different from all the old, trainings you've ever attended in your life. This is a very, very new one for you. And my aim for this class is to show you how to earn in dollars with CPA marketing with companies abroad, and to give you my best to get started, okay? But at the end of this class, I'll also ask you to enroll into my CPA Dollar Academy, but you don't have to. You're not under any pressure to do so. But my CPA Dollar Academy is my fail-proof mentorship for those who are new and who want extra guidance, so that I can help them make their first $1,000 online in the fastest time possible in the next 10 working days, without any extra startup capital at all. Now, with that being said, I promise you 100% I'm going to give you my best, because I know that it has not been easy, and that is why I am here to help. Because I hate to see people struggling and suffering when there are opportunities like CPA flying around and people are missing it. And as I'm giving you my best, I'm going to ask you to give me your best as well. So I need you to promise me one thing. I need to promise me that you will do everything I ask you to do, so that this opportunity works for you, so that you can become financially free. So do you promise me that you're going to do everything I ask you to do to make sure that this opportunity works for you, so that you can become financially free? If you do promise, go ahead and type in the chat, I promise, because we're going fully into the lesson now. But I need you to promise me that you will stay here and you make sure that you stick to the end of this lesson, to make sure that I impact you with all the knowledge, all the wisdom that you need to change your financial success with CPA marketing. So if you promise me, go ahead and type in the chat, I promise. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love the togetherness in the chat. I love the cooperation. Thank you so much, guys. Now we're going fully into the teaching. So I need you to get a pen and paper, and I need you to clear all distractions, because this is where it gets interesting. Now I need to make sure that you pay serious close attention with every word that comes out of my mouth. It's extremely important that you do that. Now let's get started. As a matter of fact, these days there are a lot of opportunities online on the internet. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of opportunities online on the internet. All right, but most people are still poor because they either don't know that these opportunities are there, because obviously you cannot take advantage of what you don't know. And just like CPA marketing now that I'm about to expose to you, most of you do not even know that these opportunities exist. And most people, most importantly, they don't find success and they end up losing their money and time because they are not properly guided. What someone doesn't guide you for, you're going to make so many mistakes. It's just how life works. But the truth is that these opportunities can help you earn good dollars online, even if you stay in the worst part of Nigeria, or all you have is just your phone and no capital. And I discovered that CPA marketing was one of the best ones I've seen so far, and that's the reason why I'm recommending it for you today. But before I talk about how you can make thousands of dollars from CPA marketing, I need to put your mind in check first. Let's first find out how people actually make money online, because most people don't even know how money is legitimately made online. You just know all the bad ways to make money online. You don't know how money is made online. Now, to make money legitimately, you need to give something in order for you to get. So what I simply mean is that you need to offer something to people in exchange for that money. So the way it works is that you give somebody something that is valuable to them and you collect money in exchange. Now, a good example is this water. As I'm presenting this webinar, sometimes I might feel thirsty. And if I have somebody beside me that is selling water, because I need water, the person can give me water and I give him money in exchange. So you must offer something to people in order for you to get money in exchange. And that's how money has been made from the beginning of time. I'm talking of even from the time of Jesus Christ. Judas Iscariot offered Jesus to the Pharisees because Jesus was of value to the Pharisees because they wanted to kill him. Judas Iscariot offered Jesus to the Pharisees and collected 50 pieces of silver. So you see that even Judas Iscariot offers Jesus to the Pharisees in order for him to get money. Right from time, that's how money has worked. So now I'll be teaching you the skill of CPA in today's class so that you can offer it to these companies and make good money as their partners. So tonight I'll be explaining how you can make your first $500 with CPA marketing in 3 simple steps, guaranteed, offering these skills to foreign companies abroad. And I'll be using myself as a case study and how I started in 2020 and how I got my first $500, because it's literally the same thing even now. Because trust me, right? I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly where you are right now, and I just see myself in you. That's why I'll be using myself as a case study. So when I started making money online, I wanted to start something. Remember, I told you I was doing graphic design before, but I knew that business can never ever make me rich, so I had to stop. So when I started making money online, I thought about it. I said, okay, what is this CPA thing about? Because somebody was telling me about it, just like I'm telling you. And I followed 3 steps. I followed many steps, but these 3 steps I'm about to tell you are the ones that literally took me from broke to multi-millionaire by the age of 23. Now, after I knew about, so the first thing I had to do was that I just generally need to know about CPA. So after I knew about CPA, I got CPA deals. I got people to my deals without running any single out of spending any single money. And I withdrew my money into my bank account. And I did all these things without spending any dime on this business. And that's what I want to teach you in tonight's class. So what exactly is CPA? That's the first question I asked myself, because I thought about it as, okay, CPA marketing, people are making money from this. Then people were not even making, they were not even so much. I think I'm the one that singularly has made a lot of people become millionaires because of this business. When I started, a lot of people did not even know about it. So I thought about it, okay, what exactly is CPA? So I went to start doing research, and I found out that CPA just simply means cost per action or acquisition. Cost per action or acquisition. Now, I need you to listen very, very carefully in this particular part. Now, cost per action just simply means you are being paid based on the action that another person has taken. Now, picture this scenario in your brain. Imagine GT Bank opens a bank near you, or they just open a branch near your house. Now, once they open a branch near your house, they're obviously going to need customers. So now you can meet GT Bank and partner with GT Bank and tell them that, oh, what's up? I know people who are going to need your services. Bank is something that literally everybody in the world uses. There's nobody that does not have a bank account. Let me rephrase. There's no sane person that does not have a bank account. So like now, and I now go now, after I now partner with GT Bank, I now go and tell my friend that, okay, GT Bank just opened and they're quite a good bank, just like the way we have Money Point now. Money Point is a super bank. You now tell your friend to open an account with Money Point, and it does. Once he opens that account with Money Point and he makes his first deposit into Money Point, Money Point is going to come from behind, or GT Bank or whatever, whichever bank it is that you partner with, it's going to come from behind and they're going to pay you a commission. Now, the amazing thing about it is that if that your friend makes a deposit of just 1,000 naira, your commission can be as high as 2,000 naira. That's 200% commission, double of whatever that person made a deposit. And that's why it is the highest type of paying, it's the highest form of affiliate marketing, it's the kind of affiliate marketing, and it's the highest form. Now, you might be wondering why you don't know this. It's just the truth. Nobody tells people about amazing opportunities like this, except me, of course. Because if something is paying people a lot of money, most times, especially in this country that we are, they are not going to tell anybody. And this is the highest type of affiliate marketing, and you most likely have never seen it before. And there are different kinds of companies that work or that can offer you this kind of model. There are banks, just like I said, if you remember Carrywise and PiggyVest, then when Carrywise and PiggyVest opened, I don't know, you remember that they had this 1,000 naira bonus that we were doing, that if your friend, use your referral link or use your referral code or whatever, that kind of thing. They had this, they had it with PiggyVest as well. They had it with Carrywise. You're going to get a bonus, blah, blah, and all that. All these things are CPA marketing that you're seeing, but you don't even know what it is. That's why you're not taking advantage. There are also forex brokers like OctaFX, and 1xBet. There are betting companies that do this, crypto companies like Binance. They all use this CPA model. And that is what you didn't know about these guys that I told you about. That's what you didn't know about these guys that I told you about. Because all these guys here that you see on your screen, they are all CPA marketers on a low. Do you think it's comedy that is funding their lifestyle? Definitely not. Because if comedy was funding everybody's lifestyle, if comedy was paying that much, all right, you're definitely going to see all those TikTokers, all those guys, they're going to become multi-billionaires because they are very funny. Some of the guys that are spinning on screen, they're not even funny. But it's because they have audience and they know how to do CPA marketing. They know how to partner with all these companies like OctaFX. Ask yourself, how many times have you seen Sabinus do a video with OctaFX? How many times have you seen MC Lively, Brainjota, Craze Clown? How many times have you seen Kiki do a video with OctaFX? It's because OctaFX is paying all these guys so much money. Q Tapiola, Mr. Macaroni. All those companies is what's funding their lifestyle, not comedy. If comedy was paying so much, myself, I'll go to TikTok and I'll go and start moving myself there. And I'll collect money. But no, this is what is making these guys the money. And that's what I'm about to show you and expose to you in tonight's class. I'm going to show you how you too can get started. Now, let's talk about Sabinus as a case study in general. Now, remember that video you watched about OctaFX that Sabinus did? Sabinus partnered with OctaFX. OctaFX is a forex trading platform. We all know that. And obviously, there's a reason why he partnered with the forex trading company, because forex trading companies pay the highest commissions. I don't know why, but obviously that one is not my business. My own is to make money, all right? According to Files will say, you know the English, I make the money. That's it. So OctaFX partners with Sabinus, and Sabinus is not even a trader. So you don't even have to be a trader. You already said that Sabinus is a comedian, is a skit maker, is a blah, blah, and all that. All right? And this is even the reason why we call him Investor Sabinus, because he's very, very smart. So he partners with the company OctaFX. He's not a trader. And all he does is that he makes a content about OctaFX, telling people about that OctaFX is a good platform. Now, out of those people that he told, some of them will go and make a deposit using Sabinus link, the one he says in his bio or something, or you say use his referral code or whatever, and they go ahead and deposit into OctaFX. Now, once they deposit into OctaFX, what me and you, what all this group of people that he told, what they don't know is that Sabinus is paid almost double their deposits. So if you've ever patronized Sabinus and gone to deposit in OctaFX, or gone to deposit in whatever, or any of the companies is promoting, you have made Sabinus a lot of money. Congratulations. And that's exactly where I want to put you. I want to put you on the side where you are now making money. So it's very simple. Sabinus partners with the company, OctaFX, forex company, because obviously forex pays the highest. He goes ahead and tells people about it. They use his link, they deposit, and Sabinus makes money. That's how easy it is. And truth is that Sabinus is not the only culprit that does this thing. Now, if you look at your screen now, you can see the talker. You will see OctaFX the link in his bio. Why? Because he's making money from it. Kata Efe, you can see he's even making story highlights about it. You can see his link in his bio. Why? Because he's making money from it. You can see MC Lively, OctaFX in his bio, because they are all making money from it. All these guys are partnering with companies and they are making so much money for themselves. So I got to wonder, I say, wait, why are these companies even willing to pay so much? Why are they willing to pay so much? Because obviously now, if they are paying them so much, there has to be a reason why they are doing that. Because if there's no logical reason, then the business is not good. So I got to understand that the reason why these companies are willing to pay you so much is because when you get them a customer for the first time, most times if their service is good, they will always have that customer coming back and coming back and coming back and coming back to make it. So these companies are playing the long-term game. They are okay to pay you to get that customers for them for the first time so that they can make their money on the long run. On the long run. You understand? So and that makes sense to me, because if I run a business now and you refer somebody to me, if my service is good, that person will always come back to me. So I'm okay to pay you a lot of money to become my partner, to be getting customers from me, because I know those customers you get from me will always come back. All right. So these companies are playing the long run. And the sweet thing is that because these companies know that on the long run they will make a lot of money, they are trying all their possible best to make sure that you partner with them. So you can see it says, why partner with us? Now, companies are looking for people like you to partner with them and for them to pay you, but instead you decided to go and look for a job. No, if you learn the skill of CPA now, as I'm teaching you now, you can earn as much as $700 per customer. Let's assume that the exchange rate is 1,000 or 1,200 or 1,300. Let's assume that the exchange rate goes up to 1,500. Just if you are making $700 per customer that you get for this company, and the rate is 1,400 now, for instance, this is just an imagination. I don't care what the rate is, as long as I'm making dollars, I'm good. That's around 980,000. If you just get one customer for one company, you're okay for the month. Think about what 980,000 can do for you. And these companies even go as far as bragging about how much they can pay you. The reason why they are doing this is simply because they want to get as many people as possible on their side so that they can make a lot of money for themselves as well. Look at this company now. This company said they have paid over $40 million to their partners, and they are going to offer you amazing bonuses for you to join them. You can see their payout here is $1,000. Let's assume the rate is, obviously now everything I'm doing is on assumption. Let's assume rate is 1.4 today times, obviously we're going to get here, we're going to pass here, so whatever it is, that is 1,000 naira. That's not $1,000 rather. That's 1.4 million. So which means for this particular company now, you can look at it. They say make it big with us. Commissions paid to our partners is literally real life. So I got to understand that almost everything is actually set for me. All that is just left for me is to find these companies and partner with these companies, and I'm going to, out of the money they have already budgeted, you can see these companies now, they say that they have over two look at by the left of your screen now, you see 250 million paid to our partner. So they have literally budgeted that money just for you to get the skill and partner with them and collect your own share of the money. And I thought about it. I said, why is this business one of the best things I can do for myself now? I feel like it's easy to do, because if it was not easy to do, you will not find Sabinus doing it. You will not find Kata Efe doing it. You will not find all these influencers doing it. And the commissions are high. So compared to any form of affiliate marketing, I can get as paid as much as 200%. Like, why will you see a good business that can pay you so much and not do it? It was very stupid to me to not try the business out. I remember I was in my state of discovery when I started like this business, and everybody's literally interested in making money. So your customers are literally everywhere. And truth is that these European companies already have a huge budget for me. So why am I not partnering with them? That's all the things I was thinking about. And obviously, I didn't need any startup capital to partner with them. I didn't need to pay these companies to partner with them. I'll show you how to partner with them in less than 15 minutes right now on this webinar. And you only need your smartphone to register with them, and only about 2 hours in a day, of which I know you already have. And I knew that if I could just get 2 customers in a month, and even if I'm not in a good deal and I'm being paid $500 for those 2 customers, and I get 500 times 1,000 naira or whatever the rate is, let's assume that the rate is 1,300. I'll just be using random rates because naira is just very, very random. I can make at least 650. So I say, this thing is better than me sitting down doing graphic design, better than me sitting down doing tailoring works, better than me sitting down doing one thing that I tell you, this business can literally end my money worries. Let me go ahead and do it. So the first step I now took was that the first thing I knew that I have to get a deal with a company. And this is like literally one of the easiest things that you can do. How can you get a deal with a company? It will literally take you less than 15 minutes. But I'll try to sign up one right now so that you can see. So there are 2 ways basically. You can either use Google search or through recommendations. So let's start with the first one, Google search. And obviously, I started partnering with forex companies because obviously, if Sabinus is partnering with forex companies, why wouldn't I partner? I know Sabi past Sabinus now, he has more money than me. So obviously, I will do what the big guys are doing. So I decided to choose a forex company to partner with. So you can just simply go to Google and type something like top CPA forex deals 2024. All right. And if you scroll down, you're going to see, you can see top list for 2024. You can see top affiliate listing for 2024. You can see like just from Google. In fact, let me zoom in. Just from Google, they are already bribing you. Look, up to $800 per each client. This is not me. This is not me saying it. This is Google. This is Google. Look, up to 1,100. This thing is right in front of you. You didn't know. All right. So if I do 800 times, let's say 1,300 per client, that's 1 million every single month for myself. If I just have one customer for this first deal. So it's just, look at, you can see the name of the companies, you can see the broker, and you can see how much can I earn. This is literally from Google. I just typed it on Google and look at it. I just typed it on Google. I didn't do anything else. So if I scroll down and I enter this website now, for instance, I'm going to see a list of deals. You can see this one, they say they're going to give me the top 24 list of deals. All right. They're going to give me the top 24 list. Look, best affiliate program, top 24 list 2024. Look, these people now, they're offering $800. This company, they didn't write what they're offering here. If I scroll down, I'll see more companies. All right, look at this company now, $800. Look at this particular company here. I don't know how much this one is. Oh, okay. All right, look at this company now, $1,700. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. This is another company. How much is this company offering? $600. So you can see that literally companies are literally offering you different deals and all that. So let's take this particular one for example, because this is the one I use, Xness. So if I just go to Google now and I want to partner with Xness, now that I know that they have a deal, I can just go ahead and type Xness partner. So if I type Xness partner, it's going to bring out this. And if I just click on, you can see partnership with Forex. Look at look at it. They're even telling you, like I told these people are literally begging you. They're looking for you to earn as a partner. Look, partner with us, CPA, blah, blah, 247 support, high payouts. This is directly from the company. You can see it's a sponsored ad. So this company are paying money to make sure that this information gets to you and to make sure that you become their partners. So I can click on affiliate program now and see what they have to offer as that particular company. Now look at what they said. We are the leading industry with scheduled and attractive payouts. Drive traffic to Ethnes, which means that you should partner with them and get them customers. And we'll give you commissions up to $1,850. Now, this is their main company website. We will give you commissions up to $1,850. What's that? What does that mean? 1,850 times less 1,350. I was just using random rates because I don't know what the rate is and I don't care. That's 2.4 million per customer that this company is willing to pay for you. So I say, okay, let me sign up and all that. So you just click on start now. You can see here, they're telling you what they offer, blah, blah. You can see here, first time deposit CPA. And I click on start now. So if I click on start now, it's going to take me to the registration page. Now, this is like one of the easiest things you can do. You can see the registration is very simple. You just use your email. You put in your nickname. They don't even need your name. That's why I was telling you that you don't need education or any of those. Their own is that bring customers for us, we'll give you. They don't need, and I'll tell you how to bring customers just using your normal WhatsApp or your normal Facebook in this particular class. So stay tuned, do not miss any minute of this meeting. So you just put in your name, you put in your nickname, and you create a password. Now you have to choose that you're an individual. They don't care if you're a company or not. So just choose you're an individual. Then you now see your compensation model. How do you want to be paid? CPA, then you now have to choose your country. So remember I told you this thing is actually, international. All right. So now, for instance, now I can just go ahead and type United Kingdom, and you can see United Kingdom. For those my students in Dubai, you can see United Arab Emirates. That's what they'll just choose. Like it doesn't really matter. See Trinidad and Tobago, Uganda. When I was in Kigali some time back. So if I go ahead and type Kigali, no, it has to be Rwanda. You can see Rwanda. So whatever country, whether you're in this meeting now, you're watching this meeting from Ghana, from Nigeria, from US, from UK, wherever, you can just put in your country there and it's going to give you the option. Then see where it says select traffic source. Now this just simply means where are you going to help us get customers from? So for us, we'll just be using social media because that is what I use. The social media we'll be using is Facebook and our WhatsApp, and I'll show you how to do that later in this video. Now you can see that they say enter your website if applicable. So obviously you don't need any website. That's why it is optional. Since we're using social media, you don't need any website. Then you now go ahead and click on submit. And once you do that, your registration process is complete. There's nothing else you need to do. You just most likely just get an email from the customer rep, and on that email they're going to give you access into your account that looks something like this. So you can see my own account, Praise Bamidele Akinami. You can see my full name. I just called my government name for you guys. You can see my full name and all that, and you can see my dashboard. They might tell me to log in again. Obviously, I just knew. Let me log in again so that you can see it clearly. Let me log in live. I'm not a robot. I'm a human being. I'm the robot friend. I'm not the robot. So they asked me to choose bridges. Okay, I think that should be it. Good. Now, so this is one of my accounts. You can see here, I just have $1 here. Obviously, I'm making a lot of withdrawals. This is my small account. This is my feeding account. Remember the account I showed you? This is my feeding account. So I just use this money. I withdraw from this account every single month, about $300. So my normal feeding expenses should be around like 400K because I don't just feed myself alone. I feed my family and my friends that come around. So let me just show you some of my withdrawals I've made from this particular account. So let me just go to withdraw. Okay, that's to be history. That's to be history. So you can see some of my withdrawals from this account: $99, $84, $175, $399. I have 2 pages saved. Like I don't withdraw tire. See, $1,000, $1,300. That's almost like $5,000 made from this account alone. If you calculate it now, 5,000 times, let's say 1,400 now, whatever the rate is, that's around 7 million from just this account. So just imagine you have just one of this account. So once you finish this sign up, all right, once you finish this particular sign up, it's very, very simple and very, very easy. You're gonna get access into this particular account. Even if I want to withdraw my money, it's very, very simple. This my $1, I can withdraw it if I just click on withdraw now. All right, I click on withdraw digital asset. I like to withdraw through crypto, and I'll tell you why later. All right, I just choose where I want to withdraw from. Choose it, put in the account, put in my wallet address. You understand? And I click submit. Hey, sure. Sorry, I entered error. And I click submit, and it's going to withdraw. Okay, I've not updated the balance. So once I click withdraw, it's gonna withdraw into my account straight up. That's why you now see that in my history, you now see all the money I've withdrawn from this account. See, $98. That's about 100K. Is another 100K. Is another 100K. This is about 200K. This is about 500,000 naira that I've withdrawn from this account. Right? You see, this is about 1.3 million. This is another 1.6 million. So I always withdraw through crypto. And you guys have seen it, with your own eyes that this thing is 100% real. In fact, let me go back there and let me refresh over time and time again so that you see that this thing is 100%. See, I'm keep on refreshing and refreshing. You can see that this is 100%, the way it is. So once you sign up, they are going to send you an email with your login to your dashboard, this type of dashboard that I just showed you. They're going to send you an email, and once they send you an email, you log in and you start your promotion immediately. But the truth is that I want to be very, very clear with you. When you sign up, they might not give you a very good deal like 200%. All right, they might not give you. I started with a deal of 30%. I went to 50%, 60%, till my deal is now worth around 150%. But I've been able to have a deal with these particular companies, and I have a special link. Now, once you click on the link, it's going to give you access to my own special deal, and I'll tell you how to do that at the end of this video because I can't explain it right now. So I'll tell you how to do that at the end of this video on how to get this special deal that makes you 150%, which means that if you get somebody to make a deposit of $1,000, for instance, you can make as much as $1,500 from that particular deposit. So that's it. So you can see that with this business, $500 monthly is very, very possible. You just need 1 or 2 customers and you're 100% good to go. A good example of somebody that has really made a lot of money from this is my student called Bolaji. Remember, I spoke about Bolaji so much because he has been a very, very, he has made money. He don't tire to make money from this business. So a good example is Bolaji, who made around $500 in his first few months under my mentorship and all that. So before we start, guys, I want to ask you, has this class been amazing? Has this class been amazing? If it has been amazing, go ahead and type in the chat, amazing. If it has been amazing, go ahead and type in the chat, amazing, amazing, amazing. If it has been amazing, just go ahead and type in the chat, amazing. Let me know. If it has been amazing, go ahead and type in the chat, amazing. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now on the hot. Woo! Thank you so much. I love the energy. Also, drop an emoji if you can. Drop an emoji in the chat if you can. Type amazing, type amazing. All right. So now that I already knew what CPA was, just like you do now, and I already knew how to get my deals, all right, the next thing I had to do was that, I had to do something else. Okay, well, I love the energy in the chat. Amazing. Ooh, let's go. So now you can see that this business is a business that you can easily start from scratch. And just anybody who really wants to change their life can do this and get paid monthly in dollars and become a millionaire this year by the grace of God. So after I already knew that, I knew what CPA was, I knew how to get my deal, I knew how to get people to my deal and all that. I knew how to get my deal, I knew what CPA was. Next thing I had to do was how to get people to my deal. And because I was a student, an engineering student, a very, very broke one for that matter, I needed to think of ways to get people to my deal without spending any money, because there are virtually two ways you can get people to your deal. You can either pay via advertising, which means that you pay Facebook or Instagram to boost your post about the company. Like now, if Sabinus makes a video about Ultra Effect, now many people have to see it for them to like make the boost and all that. So you can either pay Facebook, pay Instagram to boost your post. But as an engineering student, not making a lot of money. In fact, all my money was going into handout because I was a very serious student. I thought education was going to take me very, very far. Not knowing that, education was just, I don't want to call it a scam, but obviously with the story of many people, it's safe to say that it's not working as well as it could work. So I thought about it. I said, well, now that I've used all my money and buy handouts now, I need to promote these companies one way or the other. So I discovered what is called the organic method. Now, organic method just simply means you posting on your WhatsApp status or posting on your Facebook status or your Facebook profile or whatever. So organic start anything, as long as you are posting. If you go and post meme now on your WhatsApp, that's organic. If you go and post picture on your Facebook, that's organic. So I now thought about that. Why don't I use that Facebook and that WhatsApp and make money for myself? So I want to show you exactly how I did this organic method using one of my students as a case study, because he, just like me, did not spend any single dime, and he also studied engineering in school. Because if I put myself, people will say me, I'm a special person. But that way I want to use this my student now. He studied chemical engineering in Bida Poly, or where is it? Yeah, Bida Poly, and he made around $2,250 in July without doing any single advert, without paying Facebook or anything. Now, if you look by right now, you see where I was chatting with him. I said, Chief, what's up? He said, happy Sunday, my Babami, how are you doing? I said, happy Sunday. How much have you made using the organic route in the last 30 days? He said, at that particular month, then, he made around $750. It was a slow month for him. But that previous month, he made around $2,250 with this particular route that I'm about to show you. That shows you how powerful this thing I'm about to show you is. It is very, very simple, and you just need 1 or 2 customers in a month for you to really make a lot of money for yourself. Now, this is how Dean made around $2,000. That's around 2 million, making simple Facebook posts on Facebook. He used Facebook, and that's what I recommend if you're just starting out. So the first thing he did was that he simply opened a Facebook account. After he opened a Facebook account, he started to post forex related content, so that, because obviously now remember, we're going to be promoting a forex company because that's what pays the highest and want to be where money is. And that's what Sabinus is doing, all those other guys are doing. So why do we change what's working? It's only a foolish man that changes what's working. So we're going to be promoting forex companies. So he posted about forex companies and all that. Then he started to add friends on his Facebook account. Then he gave them a gift to start talking to them. Then he offered them something in order for them to use his link. So now, let me give you a quick example of how it is real life. And let me show you Dean's Facebook so that you can see how he does it and how simple it is. So the first step is for you to open a Facebook account. Now, so this is Dean's Facebook. Now, you see this Dean's Facebook that I see here. This Facebook has made this guy at least close to 10 million naira for him. And I don't know what you're using your own Facebook for, but you can turn your Facebook to something like this and turn it into a cash generating machine for yourself. So how do you set it up? Very simple. You can either use your old existing Facebook or you can use a new Facebook account. Just open a normal Facebook account. Then you now have to update your cover photo. Obviously, you can do this using Canva, anything you want to. In fact, you can find one of your friends as a graphic designer, beg him, give him 1,000 naira, he will do something like this for you. It's very, very simple. Then you just put in a normal profile picture. You don't have to make it too extra. Don't overdo it. Just make it simple, plain, and sweet. You understand? Just a normal picture of yourself where sun is shining on your face. Post it. Okay? So after you open your Facebook account and you set it up, next thing you have to do that, you have to start posting forex related content. So if you scroll down to Dean's post, you see that he's posting a lot of forex related content. Dean is not even a forex trader. Right? He's not even a forex trader. He doesn't know anything about forex. But he just goes to Facebook, he goes to Instagram, he goes to everywhere, and he goes and source all these pictures and repost. All he's just doing is reposting. His business is business. But for Dean now, what even made it simpler and easier for him was the fact that he's a member of my academy, and in my academy, I have this group where I provide all this content for them to post. All right. So if you're a member of my academy now, for instance, you'll be able to post, you'll be able to like steal my own, the one I personally use, and repost for yourself. You can say I didn't put any watermark because most of my students are using the same thing. So that's what Dean used to like make all these posts as easy as possible. So he just goes to this group, copy, paste, and he posts on his social media. So when you make posts like this, you're going to find out that people who are interested in this are going to be reaching out to you automatically. That's how the world works. That's how the world works. Today now, if I decide to start posting about perfumes on my WhatsApp status, you're going to see people who start asking me how much is the perfume, how much is this, how much is that, and that's exactly what you want if you're promoting a forex company. You don't even have to do anything too much. Just post. People are going to come to you. That's how the world works. All right, that's how the world works. So after he now posted forex related content, obviously with my help and all that, he now started to add friends that will be interested. So instead of waiting for people to come to you, you can go ahead and search for these people by yourself. So for instance, now the question is, where do you find people who are very interested in forex? It's very simple. In fact, let me start with this. Where do I find people who want to cook, who are very interested in cooking? You can find them in cooking groups. You can find them in the comment section of cooking influencers like Hilda Basti. All right, those are people who are interested in cooking. So for us now, we can just go ahead and type something like now, Habi Forex now is one of the biggest forex traders in Nigeria. Okay, so I can simply just go to his page, and if I go to his page, I'm going to find a lot of people who are interested in trading forex. All right, and how do I know that these people are interested in trading forex? If you come to this place where people are liking his pictures, these are people who are interested. The only reason why you like any picture you see on social media is because you are genuinely interested in all those things. Now, a good example, if you are a fan of Lionel Messi, you will never ever see a Ronaldo picture and like it. But if you're a fan of Ronaldo, you always like a Ronaldo picture. So which means that if you like forex trading, that's when you like all these pictures of big forex traders. It's the same principle. Like I told you, they are working principles to how life works. Okay? And how do I know that these people are even super interested? It's because most of these guys have even gone ahead to change their name. Imagine I like cooking to the extent and I go add my name and put Praise Cookings. I like playing guitar, I put Praise Strings. Somebody that's genuinely like forex, all right, is going to put his name and put FX. So it's just for you to add this person as a friend and offer him something, not for him to use your link. And it's very simple. Okay, it is very what? Simple. And obviously now I make it easy for Dean because there's something in my academy I call the $30,000 offer template. Now this is a template of where I know that people who are interested in forex, they normally gather. So time to time, every single week, I normally refresh that template so that my students can have a very strong flow of customers. That way they don't even have to look for customers for themselves. So the next thing Dean now normally does is that he goes ahead and offer these guys that he added, all right? And once he adds them as friends, they accept his friend request. He just tells them about his signal. He tries to offer them something in order for them to use his link. Remember, I told you need to offer something in order for you to get. So for my students now, all right, we have this signal room where we drop free signals. So we'll now tell these guys that we're talking to that, I can give you free signals. Obviously, you know that I already get the signals somewhere else, and because they're accurate, you feel free to give people. You offer them signals, and once they see that your signals is good, they like. In fact, I'll just post about it. They are the ones that will come and meet me. It was very easy for them. So after Dean used this simple strategy I just showed you, Dean said that the $30,000 offer template literally changed his life forever. And this is a snapshot of how people will usually be interested in you, and they will rush you the way they used to rush my students. Now look at this. This was on Facebook many years ago. I posted just 4 posts, all right? And look at how many people are indicating interest. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 people indicating interest, all right? And that's close to 10 people from just 5 posts. Just 5 posts I made on Facebook. What are you doing with your Facebook exactly? This thing can literally make you a lot of money. So just one commission from one person, let's say I get paid $500 from just one person out of the 7, just one in a month. All right, and let's say the rate is 1,400. I can make 700,000 from just one customer per month. And all I just simply did was that I just simply used the organic route by posting on my WhatsApp. You can post on your WhatsApp too. You can post on your Facebook. All right, and if you're my student now, for instance, you can have the access to this my $30,000 offer template, just like Dean, and to just make the work faster and easier for you. So now you can see that you don't even need any big capital to start this business or for this business to work for you. There was no part where I said you pay this broker, you pay this. No, you didn't pay anything. You don't need any website to do this. You don't have to chase your customers about. You know exactly where they are now. If you're my student now, I have a template that you can use. I'll always be refreshing for you so that you can have it. And you don't even need a job. And even if you have a job, you can do this on the side, as a side also. Because all you're simply doing is posting on Facebook. Because you already used to post on Facebook, you already used to post on WhatsApp. But this time we're just making money from it. What you're simply doing is that you're posting on Facebook, posting on Instagram, posting on all these platforms, all right? And people are going to pay you for that. And just like Sabino's, if you're partnering with a forex company, you don't have to be a forex trader. Kata Efe is a musician. What is he now? Is he a comedian, skit maker? I don't know what that guy is doing. Sidi Toka is a comedian, he's a record label owner. We're still making money from this. None of them are forex traders. And you don't even have to run any single ad. I've shown you how to do everything already. You don't need to spend any money on this business at all. And as a member of my academy now, for instance, you're going to have access to this group where you can get your content to post, you can get your signals, you can offer to your customers so that they can use your link. Very, very simple, easy, and soft life. And even if you decide that okay, you want to use your current social media page, you can use it right now and get started. So I thought about it and said, Mom, there's no how I'm going to slack on this thing. It's an opportunity I can never ever take for granted. And because I was the type that I do not have time, I thought about it. I said, okay, this business is only my phone I need to use for this thing. It's very, very simple. It's only my phone. And obviously, despite I was studying engineering, I had 2 hours in a day to do. And I still do it up to now. Now that I even have plenty of time, I'm now enjoying myself. And even if you have a job, you can do it alongside your job. Remember Raj Baba, 45 years old, working with MTN, customer service. But he still managed to be able to make 3 times his salary. So that's the possibilities that you get when you do this business. So now you can see that just making simple Facebook posts can literally make you more money than you can imagine with the strategy I've shared with you and some of my templates. So just imagine that the only thing that this business does for you is that it helps you make $300, $500 every single month. How amazing would that be? Which job can you do now as an NYC graduate that will pay you $300? Minimum wage is 33K. That's 33 liters of fuel. What the fuck is that? This thing can literally take care of all your bills and do a lot of stuff that you need to do. So once I now understood what CPA was, I now understood how to partner with the company, I now understood how to get people to my deals and and how to get them to take action. Remember, it's cost for action. The next thing I had to do was that I even withdraw these dollars that is in my account. Obviously, some of you already know the answer to this question with the withdrawal I just made, that I just showed you guys. But let me just say it again. There are 2 ways you can receive your cash. So you can automatically send your money into your account, or you can do the manual method where you can just use crypto or USDT wallet. And your e-wallet, crypto wallet, and all that, they are totally free to open. You don't need to pay anybody for that. And the sweetest thing that sweet me the most, I don't speak English this night. The sweetest and most amazing thing was that I don't need any PayPal. PayPal is very, very crazy to open. I didn't need any domiciliary account or dollar account. For you to open a dollar account now, you need at least 130,000 naira for you to open a dollar account. But I didn't need any of that. I just clicked withdraw and it went straight into my bank account or straight into my crypto wallet. All right. And I normally advise my students that they should just use USDT wallet because you can never ever trust the naira. As you're earning in dollars, you need to keep your money in dollars. That's why you see Bolaji here. He made his withdrawal of 335 naira, $635 rather, and he kept it in his wallet. This Segun Oladepo here, $2,000 withdrawal to his crypto wallet. I will never ever advise somebody something that is going to hurt them. I always tell you the truth the way it should be. And these are some of my other students now. He's saying a commission that they expect $460. You can see this one now, $575, all to their crypto wallets. And these crypto wallets are very, very simple and easy to open. So I want to ask you now, what can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? If we estimate $500 to be around 500 something K, according to bank rates or black market rates, whatever the rate is, I want to ask you a question genuinely. What can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? Just go ahead and type in the chat. Let me know. What do you think $500 can do for you in the next 1 week? What do you think $500 can do for you in the next 1 week? Just go ahead and put it in the chat. What can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? Somebody says groceries. Okay, that's valid. Somebody says a lot. That's valid. A whole lot. You need to be specific. Okay, somebody says buy himself a laptop, pay his debts. And somebody says buy his house, buy a house. No, you can't buy a house for $500 now. Okay, yeah, you can pay your rent, you can do your feeding, yeah, you can solve your problems, you can give money to your parents. I love that because because of this business. Remember my dad that had partial stroke. I had to retire him from the current business that he's doing. All right, I retired him from that particular business because it was draining his life. It was destroying him. Last week, I even had to enroll him into gym so that he'll be going to gym. He'll be stretching his leg because that partial stroke made his leg to be shaking. You understand? So somebody says he can pay his school fees, buy a laptop, buy a house rent, do a lot of things. Yeah, that's very, very valid. Now, I want to ask you a question. Can you see yourself making $500 from this skill in the next 1 week? Can you see yourself making $500 from this skill in the next 1 week? If you can, go ahead and type in the chat, I can make $500 from this skill. Remember, I told you everything is in the mind. Okay? Can you see yourself making $500, at least $500 from this skill in the next 1 week? I'm not done with my teaching, so I need you to just reply. Remember, it's a question and answers lecture. So can you see yourself making at least $500 in the next 1 week from this business? Type it in the chat, I can make $500 from this skill. Guys, somebody says I can. Oh, determination. I love that. Okay. So let's continue, guys. So far, as promised, I've shown you what CPA is. I've told you how to get deals with companies, even if you don't have any qualification or education, no matter where you stay in Nigeria. You've seen how I get put to my deals, even if I had never done it before, when I started and all that while I was studying engineering, and how you too can also make your first withdrawal of $500 to your Nigerian bank account as easy and as sweet as possible. So you can see that we've discussed a lot, and I want to ask you now, do you want more? Because there are more strategies I can share with you, more ways just like Dean that can help you make millions. Do you want more? If you want more, go ahead and type I want more in the chat. If you're excited so far and you want more, go ahead and type I want more in the chat. Just type I want more in the chat. Somebody is speaking for everybody. Somebody says we want more. Do you want more? All right. Let's go. So the truth is that I can't cover everything you need step by step, all right, in just a 1 hour webinar today, which is why I want you to seriously choose between these two options I'm going to give you now. Option one is that you take what I've shown you and you go and do it on your own. And I'm not going to stop you, but remember what happened to me when I started without help or mentorship. I was very, very confused on exactly where to start. I struggled to get a good deal. I was frustrated on not knowing what to post or how exactly to post them. I had information overload because I had all the information just like you have now, but I didn't know what to do with it. And it took me about 5 months before I made a single dime because I had nobody guiding me, which is why I want you to seriously consider option two. Now, option two, just like I told you earlier, is that I want to advise you to enroll into my CPA Dollar Academy platform. Now, this is where I'm going to hold you by the hands to help you achieve your financial goals and to start earning in dollars with CPA marketing. Just like all the guys I've shown you that have changed their story forever because of my guidance in the academy. Now, in a few minutes, I'm going to do something very, very special for you that will make you thank me forever. And this is where the devil is going to be whispering in your head that, oh, you should leave the meeting now, don't come, blah, blah, blah. Don't allow the devil. Now, listen to me carefully. Before you leave, listen very, very carefully. Remember why you joined this meeting in the first place. Now, the reason why you post everything you had to do today to attend this live trading is because you're tired of a present financial situation and you need to take action to change it. I'm very sure that you're tired of being broke just like I was every now and then. And you're tired of being distracted, being disrespected due to borrowing from friends. You're tired of being laughed at by the same people that you call friends and family. Remember, I told you that your environment is your enemy. They are family that they know that you're struggling. You're trying to make ends meet for yourself, but they are going behind you to laugh at you just because you don't have money. And I'm sure that you're tired of working every day, morning to night, every single month, just to make peanuts, to make money that cannot even buy 30 liters of fuel. You're struggling every day to make money that cannot even sustain you or your family. This is the same thing that almost killed my father, and you need to take action. And I know that you're not a quitter, because if you're a quitter, you would have left this meeting since the first minute. You came this far because you have faith that this is what is going to make the difference in your life and unlock your financial breakthrough. And this is what is going to help you make enough money to take care of your family, take care of yourself, take care of your kids, and you need to make it count. And you have the opportunity tonight, an opportunity to earn an income that is enough to meet up with your bills, pay your rent, have peace of mind, buy yourself that laptop, spoil yourself, spoil the people around you with good money. Remember, love is not something that you just show just by telling, it's something that you show by doing. And you still have a lot more money that you can have to save for yourself. Or maybe you are a student and you just want to make sure school is easier for yourself, or you just want to become a person that people respect due to the new status you have when you start this business. And if it sounds like what you want, I want to, with your permission, I want to invite you into the CPA Dollar Academy. But first, I want to tell you why I even created this academy. Now, remember when I was telling you I used to make money with this business in 2021 and all that, I decided I was not going to teach anybody, because a lot of people didn't know. But there was this particular guy that is called Sunny here, and he was always persistent that he wanted to make sure that I teach him, because then he was experiencing serious poverty. In fact, it was too much. He was even struggling to feed. So I said, okay, let me just teach this one person. And I told him that, okay, you should come and enroll into my academy. And it totally changed his life. You can see by the right here, it says, boss, make I no lie, you CPA don't change my life, my workspace don't change. So I decided that, okay, why don't I put this thing out more to help more people? Because there are a lot of people just like Sunny out there who want to become financially free. And if I hold this information to myself, those people are not going to be financially free. I'm talking about people like Frank here, who was in tears when he first received his commission. I've never ever seen a man cry because of just 150K that he made from his business. That's to show you how long this guy has toiled and suffered. I'm talking about Mr. Honest here, who is a member of my academy, and he was showering me blessing. He was praying for me just because of ordinary $200 that he made from this business when he started this business. He says, this CPA or nothing. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I've always believed in the process. I've gotten my first alert. Thank you so much. Or you know, go finish for your head. And because of the amount of people that keep on praying for me, that's why I told you that there is no way that I can be poor again. Because there are people who are steadily praying for me every single day because of how I've been able to change their life with my teachings and my training. There's also Miracle here, who is a youth corps member who never believed she could make anything. But with my templates and my resources in the academy, all right, this girl made $250 in one single day. You can see her account balance here, $534. Money she had never ever seen in her life. If she was going to do NYC, it's going to take her 2 years to make this amount of money. This is also Fredo here, who made $150 from the training on just his first day. There's Shegun Oladepo here, who I showed you before, who made $2,000 from CPA marketing in about a month or so. So I want to be very specific now. This CPA Dollar Academy is for just a few set of people who are ready to use my specific step-by-step instructions, like I've showed you earlier in this webinar, with their phone to earn their first $500 in the next 1 week from this business. Now I want to sound this. This is not a course. It is not a course. The Academy is an education and mentoring platform designed to take you from where you are now to where you will be financially free. And we'll be doing that with all the guidance and mentorship and tools and templates that you can just easily copy and paste your way to success. Anybody that is successful out there, there is a pathway that the person followed. And if you follow that pathway, you also become successful. So I'm saying again, it is not a course, it's an education and mentoring platform designed to take you from where you are through CPA marketing to where you'll be financially free with all the guidance, mentorship, and tools and templates that you can copy and paste your way to success. So here's what you get when you join the academy today. Remember what I said earlier, that if you want to be successful with CPA, you just need to follow the 3 steps I followed, which is get your deal and understand CPA, get people to your deal for free, withdraw your money into your bank account, and smile. So in the academy, we focus solely on showing you how to do all these things without making any simple mistake. Now, the first thing you're going to get when you join the academy today is that you're going to get 3 months mentorship in the CPA Academy. Now, what you're going to do is that also you're going to get the CPA Quick Setup Bible. Now, what I'm going to be doing here is that I'm going to be helping you get started step by step with CPA in the next 4 to 10 days. And you understand everything about CPA, and you'll now be able to get good deals for yourself. Deals around 100% to 150% all by yourself. And I'll also show you a new way to set up your Facebook in just a few minutes so that you can start using it to make good cash very, very fast. Now, the reason why I want you to make your first cash very fast is because I want you to be able to grow fast. Because when you have belief, when you make your money faster, when you just start a business, it's going to foster belief so that you can do more. And even if you've never ever done this business before, or you're an introvert, this is where you need it. Because I know people who say they are introvert, blah, 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 and all that. I didn't used to be very confident when I started this business, but there's the kind of confidence that money will give to you. You're an introvert because you are poor. You're not an introvert because you don't know how to talk. All right? Now, this is one of my students who said that it was only when he started this business, when he started following me, after 11 days, he made around $730. Now, the second thing you're going to get is access to my CPA deals in the academy, where you can get over 150% commission. Like I told you, if you start on your own, they might give you 30%, they might give you 50%. That's not what's going to make you rich. Deals that are up to 150% are the deals that can make you a lot of money. Now, with this, you don't even have to go through the stress of looking for deals on your own. Once you get into the academy, there is a special link in video 4 where you can get the exact same deal I used to make that $1,100 I showed you earlier in just 2 weeks. Just one click and you get that simple deal as fast as possible when you join the academy today. Now, you also get 3 months access to my signal room as a student totally for free. Now, this particular room that I'm talking about is this one that I told you that you can get to post you can get content from here, and you can also offer it to people in order for them to use your link. If you're doing CPA marketing and you're promoting forex companies, and you show a forex trader this, they are automatically going to sign up with your link. I don't know, it just works. So it will give you the exact post you can post on your Facebook, so you do not need any content again. You don't need to go and be looking for content. You don't need to go and be stressing. You can also offer it to new customers so that they can sign up with your brokers faster, as easy as possible. To sign up with your companies as easy as possible. So normally everybody on that group, they paid for it, but you're going to be getting it for free because you're on this webinar. Now, you also get access to my $30,000 offer template. Remember, this is what I told you that Dean used to make $250 in about 1 month while he was in school and all that. So if you're that kind of person that you don't have time, this is exactly what you need. You just need an offer template that you can just copy and paste and make money for yourself. Now, this is going to help you copy all my strategies, all my scripts, so you don't even have to get you like when you copy my strategies and my scripts, people are literally going to beg you to use your link. 100. They're going to beg you to use your link. Now, with this, you also get a list of where you can add your customers from, which means that you don't need to search for customers yourself anymore. All right, use this template just like Dean did, and you're going to make a lot of money for yourself. Gift used this template and she made $95 in 9 days. Now, it's only when you have an exact strategy where you can copy and paste very fast that you can make money faster for yourself, because it's going to save you the headache of making so many mistakes if you have templates of people who are doing it before you, and you can just copy them and make a lot of money for yourself. Now, there's also what I call the organic traffic 2.0, where that is going to teach you how to attract people without convincing them. Because when I was an engineering student, the only thing I knew was engineering. I didn't know how to convince anybody. So this particular thing is going to help you get as many people as possible to your deals without running any single ad or spending any extra money or convincing anybody. Now, this is going to be 100% good for you if you're just starting out and you have never done marketing before. In fact, if you've never done marketing before, I will not advise you to start this business without this particular template. Because if you're the kind of person that you don't like talking to people, this will just be a script that you can use, and easy as possible. You don't have to convince anybody. They're going to come to you. That's what Dean used to make again, or not even apart from that $2,000 he used to make again $1,800 for himself. I think Dean is one of the people that has really enjoyed this academy for himself. He made $1,800 in 31 days using this particular template. Now, the last but not least is the CPA weekly coaching call and support group, because I want to keep on helping you. I don't want to ever leave you alone. I want to give you the opportunity to come on live with me every single week to ask questions from me and other experienced affiliates in the community. Because I told you, it is not a course. We have a community where we interact with people, where we talk, where we mentor, where we show people roadmaps, where people can leverage, where you can meet other millionaires that started exactly how you are and are now looking forward to becoming financially free. So that way you will get future updates from me. You also get personalized guidance from me every single week on the community and on the support group, because I don't want to ever leave you alone. I want to make sure that, in fact, the only time I want to leave you alone is only when you become a millionaire. So I'm holding you by your skirt, by your trouser, till you make money with the CPA weekly coaching call and support group. You can see this is a screenshot of one of the calls that we had, and we're just talking and gisting and all that. So all these things are easily worth over 400,000 in value, but there's even more. Now, when you join us today, I want to give you a special bonus that you will never ever get anywhere else except in tonight's class. Now, I call it the extra $500 bonus, because I noticed that these 5 bonuses I'm about to reveal to you, on average, they help my students make an extra $500 every single month. Remember, I told you I was going to give you for free at the beginning of this class, and that's what I want to give you tonight. Now, the first bonus is what is called the 5 minutes per day signal money strategy. Now, there are signals that I normally post on the academic community and platform. Now, you also can copy these signals, just inputting numbers on your phone every single morning, and you make a lot of money for yourself. No laptop required. That's what this miracle babe that finished NYC recently used to make $250 in one single day for herself. Now, I also give you Forex education if you're interested in it. I just don't want you spending money anywhere else. I want you to be as close to me as possible to make sure that, okay, you make as much money from this business as possible. This is what Brian Light used to make an extra 50K to 60K for himself every single week, immediately after joining the academy platform. Now, I also teach you how to partner with different companies, crypto companies, betting companies, bank companies, any type of companies. I'll teach you how to partner with them and also earn huge amount of commissions for yourself. I'll teach you how to partner with any type of companies that run CPA models for yourself, so that you can have different multiple streams of income at your disposal. Now, I'll also give you the WhatsApp sales force that will teach you how to use your WhatsApp to get started. Now, if you're a beginner and you're not conversant with Facebook, I'll teach you how to do everything I've taught you using just WhatsApp to get people to your deals, to start almost immediately with your current contact list. That means you don't even have to search the current people you have on your contact list. You can make money from them, and you can literally turn your WhatsApp into a money printing machine forever. And the bonus 5 is the 3 streams of income, where I'm going to show you how to generate passive income for yourself and how you too can do it for yourself with 3 different ways, which means that you do not ever have to look for money any single more. Now, with these bonuses alone, you'll be earning at least an extra $500 added to whatever you'll be making in the academy. This bonuses is a must-have if you really want to go far with this particular business. So, how much to join the CPA Dollar Academy? That's what you'll be thinking in your mind. How much to join the CPA Dollar Academy? So, I want to tell you something for free, that the first set of graduates, remember I told you that I'll not allow you to graduate till you become a millionaire from the academy, okay? So, the first set of graduates invested around 150,000 naira to learn everything I'm showing you. And for them, it was still a steal price. All right, because students of the academy right now, they make at least $1,000 to $4,000 every single month. Remember, they can make this money by just getting 1 or 2 customers every single month, and they are fine. And they had to pay around 150,000 naira to join the academy when I launched it new. Sani was part of those guys. So just imagine, just take Bolaji for instance. Now, Bolaji joined the academy back then. He was among those guys that paid 150K and now makes around 2 million naira every single month. All right, and in fact, he made his first cash out in his first 30 days. That's around $559 from just 2 customers. So Bolaji now that paid 150K. Look at the amount of money he has made, or look at the ROI in his investment of investing in himself. 150K. Let's say, how much did he make now? 559K, which is around like 600K. Okay, so let's just say 600 divided by 150K. So Bolaji has been able to make 4 times his investment since he signed up into the Dollar Academy. So for making it this far, I'm going to do a special discount for you, just as I promised. For making this far, I'm going to do a special discount for you tonight. I'm going to allow you to enroll into the CPA Dollar Academy for just 50,000 naira only. So which means that you're only going to be paying 30% of what is the original price. Okay? And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to help you take advantage of this business. I want to help you. I want to be part of your sales story. Because now, Sani, for instance, can never ever go out there and tell me that he became a millionaire and he will not mention my name. He's always going to mention my name. And that's my own problem. That's my own greediness. Because I want to be proud that I was able to help you reach where you want to reach using the CPA Dollar Academy. I want you guys to see this thing as an investment. The $50,000 that you're going to pay to join the academy, I want to see it as an investment that is going to pay you forever, because it's a one-time payment you pay to join the academy platform. But this thing is always going to pay you forever. Now, let me give you an example of people who have previously invested in themselves. Now, look at this particular guy here. He paid 50,000 to join the academy, and he has made 4 times his investment. Of now, this $220 is around 250K. In fact, that's 5 times his investment. And you can see where it says, grateful to God, thankful to Praise Akilami for this wonderful opportunity. He was once a graphic designer just like me, earning 30K a month, and now he has made 6x of whatever he was earning in a day. So look at it as an investment in yourself. And you know, he paid for this academy once, and he will keep on earning with the knowledge that he made, with the knowledge that he got from this academy. Now look at this particular guy now. He paid 50,000 to join the academy, and he got 16 times his investment. That's around $750 he made. Look at it. It says, I am Praise Akilami's younger brother. Oh, this guy is claiming he's my younger brother. I will say, I'm Praise Akilami's younger brother, and I made this in 3 weeks, just minus the money where I withdraw. So, like, basically, he made around 800K with the 50K investment in himself. And this 100K is not the only, 800K is not the only money you make. You keep on making money over and over. And that's 16 times investment in itself. Investment in knowledge is the only investment that can pay you over and over again. This is Joshua, who made 100K in his first week. That's 2 times his investment in his first week. He said, let me share my small win. Thank you so much, Praise Akilami, and others helping us to win weekly. So he makes 100K every single week with this business. That's 2 times investment every single week. This is Rob Chika, who has made over, this is one of my senior students, I call him senior students. He has made over $10,000 from CPA as a 300 level student. Obviously, I started CPA when I was in 300 level too, so I'm not surprised. So he has made 200 times his investment because he paid 50,000 to make 10,000, 10 million. She has made 200 times investment since when he started this business. Sandra also making 100,000 every single month for himself. Even if you're a girl, you're not left out. You can make serious money. She said, thank God I did not leave CPA. Probably maybe she was thinking that she was going to leave CPA, blah, 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 and all that, but she's thanking God that she did not leave. T2 now was able to make $6,000 and relocate to a new apartment. $6,000 is 160 times the investment he's making into himself. So he says, congratulations to me, thank you, Praise, and all that. So this is also somebody who sold his mattress. He sold his mattress that he's sleeping on. He says, I sold my bed to buy this course. My neighbor were asking me, Oga, you they sell your bed? He said, I have no regrets. Now you be boss, so Praise Akilami. He has made over 400,000 naira. That's 8 times investment after selling the bed he sleeps on. I'm not asking you to sell your bed. Oh, please don't sell your bed. Sleep comfortably. But think about it as an investment. That's what I'm telling you. So I'm going to do a special thing tonight for the first action takers. For only the first 20 people who make payment right now, you'll be allowed to just pay 35,000 naira. And not only that, you get lifetime access to everything in the academy platform, and also everything in the $500 bonus pack for just 35,000 naira one-time payment. So the next thing you're going to see on your screen is going to be the account details. All right, the next thing you're going to see is going to be the account details, and it's the fastest fingers first. The moment we hit 20 people, I'm going to stop collecting payments. So once I go to my next screen, I want you to simply go ahead and make a transfer to the account details you're going to see on your screen, and you're going to be among the first 20 people. So let's go there. So this is how to make payment. Step 1, make a bank transfer of just 35,000 naira right now to the account details on your screen. Remember, it's for only the first 20 people. 35,000 right now to the account details on your screen. Praise Akilami, FCMB Bank, 818806410. Remember, you guys said you were with me, so please don't make any transfer to any OPay, don't make any transfer to any PAMPay. The one on your screen is what you should make transfer to. And after you've made the transfer, just go ahead and in the chat, just go ahead and comment paid. Once you've made the transfer, just go ahead and type comment paid in the chat. Just type comment paid in the chat. This is how to make the transfer. All right, you can see it on your screen. Make a transfer of just 35,000 naira to the account details on your screen. And once you make the transfer, comment paid and stay in the live, because I'm going to give you direction on what to do next, because this is a special discount, and you know it's very special. So I have to specially tell you how to get access into the academic platform. Just stay in the live, comment paid and stay in the live. So once you comment, once you pay, just go ahead and type paid in the chat. So here's what you're getting again when you pay today. You're going to get lifetime access into CPA Academy, plus the quick setup Bible, which will help you get started in just a matter of days with CPA marketing. You're also going to use my personal, highly profitable deals, which means that you don't have to look for deals. So I'm going to give you access to my limited deal for a lifetime over 150% commission, which means you don't have to look for any deal. You also get lifetime access to all my signal rooms as a student, which you can get the exact post to post on your Facebook, and also you can make in exchange for you to use it as your link. You get access to my 10 offer templates, which you can copy my exact strategy and get a list of where you can get all your customers, which means you don't need to look for any customers. And you also get organic traffic 2.0, which will help you get started without convincing anybody, without paying for any ads or any extra startup capital. And you get access to my weekly coaching plus all the $500 bonus that I've shown you. Now you're not going to be paying 50,000, you're just going to pay 35,000 naira only. So here's how to make payment. Make a bank transfer of 35,000 naira right now to the account that you see on your screen. Praise Aklami FCMA Bank and comment paid in the chat. So I'm going to start counting in the next few minutes. All right, take a screenshot of this, make the transfer, and come back to the live and make sure that you type paid in the chat. And I'm going to show you what to do next. So I'm going to put the account details on your screen. I'm going to put it in the chat. Let me see, so that you can see it. So if you've made payment, just go ahead and type paid in the chat. All right, so I've added that. So it is live. You can literally see it right now. Just type paid in the chat. So the account details is on your screen. So I want to briefly talk to the people at the back, those people that are doubting. I want to briefly talk to you guys at the back. In fact, I'm going to pin the account details on your screen so that I'll pin it in the chat so that you can see it. So I'll just give you guys a few minutes. In the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna start counting. So I advise you to make hay while the sun shines. So I'm going to pin it on the chat. All right. So I want to talk to some of the people at the back so that they can hear me clearly, because some of you are not hearing. Now, I don't know what your desire is. All right. I don't know what it is that you want to achieve. I don't know what it is that is bothering you. I don't know what it is that the financial problem you're going through, school fees or whatever. But I want to tell you that this is an opportunity for you to finally change your story and live life like you've always wanted to. Now, and I know that at this particular point, you might be thinking in your head that, okay, what if I fail? What if it doesn't work for me? I've tried so many things, nothing has worked. So the truth is that I totally understand you, right? Trying out new things for the first time can be very scary. And this is why you need somebody to help you. I said, just imagine you riding a bike for the first time and you're trying to ride that particular bike, but you're always falling down. But if you have somebody to hold you while you ride that bike, you're going to see that you're going to experience more success and you won't always fall. So I want to ask you a question tonight now. Will giving up right now solve your problem? Because if giving up is going to solve your problem, you can go ahead and walk away. Like, don't join the academy, because I don't want people that are ready to give up. I want people who are ready to take action. Okay? If giving up right now is going to solve your problem, you can go ahead and walk away. But if you decide to allow yourself to be guided under my mentorship, I'm going to ask you to make your biggest, your current situation, your biggest motivation. Because for me, that's what it was. For me back then, my biggest motivation was that my dad was very, very sick and he worked all his life to give me a better future. I didn't give up on him. Because imagine I gave up on him, he would have lost his life or something, just like I lost my mom in 2007. And all these things happened while I was living in a flooded apartment. I was still doing this business to make sure that I become rich today, of which I am now. And I didn't give up regardless. I fought through till I found a breakthrough. I fought through till I found a breakthrough. My life totally changed forever because of CPA. This is me in Lebanon, enjoying myself with one of my vacations. You can see I have muscles now. I'm not slim. I'm not slim and suffering like I was here anymore. Right? You can see I have muscles now. I'm enjoying myself. Okay, you can see me chilling. You can see me. I even opened a business for my father so that he wouldn't have to be stressing himself anymore. For Gift Christopher, she was tired of selling fabrics online. Look at her now, making $95 every single month for herself. For those of you who are making payments, I've pinned the account details in the chat. Once we reach 20, I'm going to start counting. Okay, once we reach 20, I'm going to close it. For Bolaji here, he was tired of losing all his money in betting and trying other stupid business that was not making money for him. But look at him now, he's a carner. This guy is just an ordinary guy like you. In fact, this is shirtless picture. He has refused to change it. All right? For Rajaba here, who works with MTN, he was tired of his wife and children telling him that he's not making enough money. He made 3 times his salary just because of this business. So I'm going to ask you today, are you going to let fear stop you from living your dream life where you are finally free from the worry and pain and shame of not having money? Anyways, you can either choose to continue earning as little as you are currently earning, just like I was earning as a graphic designer. My salary was literally like 20 liters of fuel. Or you can decide to invest in yourself today and change your story forever. The choice is 100% yours, because with the CPA Academy platform, you can start earning as soon as 10 working days, and you get back all the money you invested in knowledge. Like I told you, you should see it as a point of investment. You only invest once into yourself, and the knowledge you get keeps on paying you over and over and over and over again. I've shown you people who have made 2 times their investment, 6 times their investment, 10 times their investment, and your case can even be more. So here's how to make payment again. Like I said earlier, make a bank transfer of just 35,000 right now to the account details you see on your screen. Praise Akinami FCMB 8188064 013 and comment paid in the chat and wait. Okay, but you must act today, and I'm going to tell you why. All the bonuses are going to disappear, and the price goes to the regular price if you don't act today. If you do not act now, you'll be left alone to do everything for yourself, and you go back to your miserable life, of which you always be confused with nobody to help you. If you don't act now, you go to bed tonight knowing that you've missed the single best opportunity that can change your life because you did not act. And if you don't act now, you lose on the opportunity to finally start a business that can take all your pains and all your worries about money away forever. So tonight is the night, guys. For the first 20 people who make payment right now, you can see details on your screen. I'm going to start counting right now. So Oni has paid, that's 1 slot gone. You cannot pay instrumentally. Instrumental payments not allowed. Amen has paid, that's 2 slots gone. The cover has made 3 slots gone. Obi has paid, 4 slots gone. Onyechi has paid, 7 slots gone. Omolaj has paid, 8 slots gone. I am XB has paid, 9 slots gone. We just have 10 slots more. We just have 10 slots more. We just have 10 slots more. So here's how to make payment. Like I said, 35,000 naira to details on your screen. FCMB 8188064 013, and just comment paid in the chat. I'm going to be calling the names. So this is all you're going to be getting once you join the CPA Academy today. Now you're going to get a quick setup Bible, which will help you get started in a matter of days. You're going to get lifetime access to our CPA deals in the academy, which will give you 150% commission, where you can copy my highly profitable deals. That means you don't need to look for any deal with any company. You get lifetime access to my signal room that will show you exactly what to post on your Facebook and how to offer all these things to your customers in order for them to use your link. Now you also get my 10 download offer templates, which will show you my exact strategies and also give you my customer list, which means that you don't need to look for any customers. Now you get the organic traffic 2.0, which you can use to get as many people as possible, without advertising or any extra capital to yourself, and also my weekly coaching. So if you're paid, just go ahead and type paid in the chat. If you're paid, just go ahead and type paid in the chat. Okay, Tanya has paid. That's 11 slots gone. We just have 9 slots left. All right. So I want to ask a few questions real quick. I want to ask a few questions you quick. Some people might ask me and say, okay, can I do this business with my phone? Okay, I'm answering this question so that I can give you guys enough time so that you can, make payment right now. So people say, can I do this business with my phone? Now, the answer is absolutely yes. If you see all the testimonials I've shown you, they are all doing it with your phone, with their phone. In fact, most of the people that I have in the CPA Academy platform, they normally come on board and they usually start with their phone, and it's in the platform that they will earn enough money for them to even go ahead and buy a laptop for themselves. So once you are paid right now, just go ahead and send a private message to the admin of your group with the proof of payment. Okay. Kende has paid, that's 13 slots gone. Dimeji has paid, 14 slots gone. We just have 6 slots left. So After you do that, you just send a private message to the admin of your group with your proof of payment, and your payment will be confirmed and you will be granted access. Victor has paid 15 slots gone, just remain 5 slots left. So what I'm telling you is that for those of you asking if you can do your phone, now you see this guy that posted this testimonial here where he said, grateful to God, thank you, praise and for this opportunity from graphic designer earning 30K monthly to now earning 6,000, 6 times my daily income in a day. So this guy was literally a graphic designer, all right, earning 30K, but now he's earning 6 times his monthly earning in a single day. Okay, so you can see how powerful this business is, and he did it all with his phone. You can see that he made this payment, or he put this screenshot with his phone. Okay, so you can see that, like I told you earlier, it was when he started this business that he now bought himself a laptop. So you can see CPAC tweet avec. So you can totally do this business with your phone. So most people normally ask and tell me that, okay, Praise, how soon will I start making money? So the truth is that you can start making money the faster you join the academy, or the faster you have help. Just like you riding a bike, like I was saying the other time. If you have somebody that's always there to coach you, you most likely learn how to ride a bike faster. So the faster you have somebody to teach you, that's how fast you're gonna like start making money for yourself. But typically, I get people who make their money in their first week, in their second week, in their third week, but it's never ever more than 30 days. Right? It's never ever more than 30 days. You can see it says, God bless the day I chose to sit down and start CPA. I've made my first $150 online, and I'm very, very grateful to Praise Akilami and your strategy. So you can see this guy also. You can see that just 3 weeks, I made around 800,000 naira for himself. So the earning potential for this business is very, very simple and sweet. Okay, Faithline has paid, so that's 16 slots gone. And if Oshe 17 slots gone, we just have 3 slots left. So somebody has said, can I do this from home? So the answer is yes, you can totally do this from home. So Dean is now a graduate and is making so much money for himself. So, literally from your home, you can make so much money for yourself. This Faith now, Faith got paid 100,000 naira and she used it for 30 December and enjoyed herself. 145,000 naira actually, not 100,000 naira. So you can literally do this from home because you're just using your phone, and obviously you can do it from the church, from anywhere you are basically. As long as you can press your phone in that location, you're okay and you're fine. So people also normally ask and say, okay, Praise, what is the average profit that? So I don't have any average profit that I can make, but the minimum amount of money that I normally see my students make is 100,000 naira and above, and that is like per week. Okay, so you can see this my student now. You say, oh, this afternoon I did auto, blah blah. I just saw this my commissions, blah blah. That's almost 145K here, and he went ahead to buy himself a new iPhone 12 Pro Max for himself, and he says, all thanks to Praise Akilami for this great opportunity. And this Ifeanyi here who made his first payment of 30,000 naira. So basically, sometimes when you start this business, they'll be dropping your commissions little by little. They are there for you, but he says, and the reason why this guy did not even make million for himself is because he was not even serious. He said, my first payment, thank boss, I'm not even serious. But this payment will ginger me. That's why I told you that I want to make sure that you make your first commission as fast as possible, so that you can start making a lot of money for yourself, continually. So this person that is not even serious, in less than 1 week, he made 30,000 for himself, and he said that it will now ginger him. So imagine you're investing 35,000 in a program at a discount rate, and you're making 30,000 in your first week, and you're not even a serious person. I'm not trying to tell you, if you're not serious, don't pay or don't come and join us, because it's only for serious people who really want to be millionaires. But even if you're not serious, like, this is the possibility that you can make for you. So some people normally ask me, Praise, I have a job, blah, blah, blah. So if you have a job, right, I want you to get to that point where you make so much money from CPA that you now quit that job. The reason why I'm telling you this is because even if you don't decide to quit your job, one day the owner of your company is going to fire you. I'm not swearing for you, but that's just how life works. Most companies used to die. But if you have a side also like CPA that can guarantee you extra income, even while doing your job, because it does not take you a lot of time, you're going to make a lot of money. So for those of you still making payment, make transfer to the account details you see on your screen. There's 5,000 naira to the account details, and let's get started as soon as possible. So let me just go ahead and, okay, so this guy said he has paid. Chinaza has paid. So I think we just have 2 slots left. Ode Kami has paid. All right. So, like I said, if you've paid, just send the proof of payment to the account details on your screen. Faithline has paid. Okay. So, and they'll say, so I want to tell you guys about Miracle. See Miracle now. You say, thanks to Boss Praise Akilami for showing me this wonderful high income skill. Some of you don't know what a high income skill is. Now, a high income skill is a skill that can make you a lot of money. Now, how you know it's an high income skill is when you can comfortably go and buy deep freezer with the money that you have made. You can see $170,000, $170 rather. That's around almost 200K. And he said, thanks to God for this opportunity, and thanks to Praise Akilami, my able mentor. You are too much. All right. So we just have 2 slots left. All right. This is Mr. Nick. For him now, he made this amount of money and he used to pay his school fees. School fees is something that is increasing rapidly in this country. People are not even paying attention to it. When I entered school, I paid 23K for school fees. Now school fees is like 84,000. It's just crazy. If you are paid, just comment paid in chat. I'm going to come to you. Don't worry. Just comment paid in chat and stay in the live. So Mr. Nick paid his school fees using the money he earned on CPA. He said, boom, school fees money don't drop like this, all thanks to Boss Praise. Right? I don't like to even receive all those thanks, but I told you that's just my own bad character. My bad character is that I like it when people are making money through the knowledge I share. It just makes my head swell. It makes me really, really happy. So another question people normally ask me is that, does age matter? Now, if you think about that time that we're signing up, you can see that there was no place where the company asks you for your age. So your age does not matter. These companies are only interested in how you can get them customers and make them money. Nobody they send your age. Your age doesn't matter to anybody. Nobody really send all those things. This is the new digital economy. Nobody is thinking about this person. No. If you are 5 years old and you can make Elon Musk $1 billion, it's going to employ you. The same thing applies to all these customers, to all these companies rather. So that's exactly how it is. These gifts now, my namesake, this gifts Praise, who bought herself a brand new laptop from her CPN. Is like I told you, if you don't even have a laptop now, most of my students now, when they join the academy, they are the ones that is the academy that will now help them make the money that they will now use to make a lot of money for themselves. Now you can see she says, IONFX don't drop my breakfast, so all thanks to God Almighty. $1,300 for breakfast. What are you eating? Is this seafood fried rice? That is $1,300. It's just crazy how much money you can make from this business. This Promise Pounds again, who decided to do giveaway with his own money. Me, I will not advise you to do giveaway with your own money, sha. I advise you to invest it back into your business so that you can grow. But nonetheless, the point is that this guy made around $220, which is almost how much? 250K or thereabout, I don't know the rate, and got 2 customers for himself in just 2. So now some people might be saying, okay, I'm scared, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you're scared, I'm going to tell you that you need to do it scared. And if you're scared and you decide to do it scared, hold me responsible. Okay? Because I want to be responsible for you. That you can hold accountable, that can guide you through your journey of success. So if you're scared, hold me responsible. I want to guide you. I want to take you from being scared to becoming a scared millionaire. It's better, Abi. It's better to be a scared millionaire than to be a broke, scared person. Okay? So some people might ask, okay, do I need to finish all the videos and all that? So each and every section of the video is designed in such a way whereby with every section you can literally earn from it. Can you use? I'm going to tell you that if you're a beginner, make sure that you join the academy. That's just going to be the smoothest and easiest way for you to like make a lot of money for yourself. And how long will you have access to me? For a lifetime, I told you, but that's only if you join the academy. Just quickly go do the counting and let's go for it really, really fast. So we just had 2 slots left at that particular point. Okay, Jessica, that's the 19th slot is gone and the 20th slot is gone. So now there are some people who are telling me that can we pay instrumentally? Can we, you say, where do you send proof? Now you just simply have to send your proof to the admin of your group. Okay, you have to send your proof to the admin of your group. Let me go back to the payment page so that you can see how you can go ahead and make payments for this. Okay, so if you have made payments, all right, you just need to send the proof of payment to the admin of your group. It's an announcement group. Okay, so just click on the group icon and you're going to see the admin. Just send the admin the proof of payment and you're going to get access immediately. Okay, you're going to get access immediately. I want to do something for you guys. So now, those of you that are having issues making payments, should I do something special for you? Those of you having issues making payments, I want to do something special for you. Now, for those of you who want to pay instrumentally, we don't have any instrumental payments because that's how people normally, scam people of their money. So what I'm going to do for you is that I'm going to extend this discount from now till Saturday, 7 p.m. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I want as many people as possible to have this opportunity. And I'm only going to be opening 20 slots again, only 20 slots again. Now, these 20 slots are only available for 20 people, which means that if by tomorrow the 20 slots are gone, no, sorry, Saturday, 12 p.m., because today is Wednesday. If by tomorrow the 20 slots are gone, then it is gone for life. So I won't advise you to just sit down at home and think that the 20 slots, it's 20 slots, once you reach number, 20 slots can be gone tomorrow. In fact, in this live webinar, we have had more than 20 slots gone already. Okay, so I'm going to open another new 20 slots, and from now till Saturday, 12 p.m., you have the opportunity to join these fast action takers and just pay only 35,000 naira into joining the academy. Now, I also want to give you one extra guarantee. I'm not promising you that you're going to become a billionaire in 3 weeks, but me, myself, I'm going to put myself on the line, and I'm guaranteeing you that if you follow my instructions in the next 30 days and you actually do the work, I'm guaranteeing you that you make enough to take care of your family, take care of yourself, just like most of my students. And if in 30 days you actually work, you actually have evidence that you've put in work, you've actually done something, and you don't make any single naira, just send me a DM, okay? And I'm going to refund you immediately. Send me a DM and I'm going to refund you immediately. If you actually, because this is not Ponzi, there's actually work you need to do. If you do the work and copy my template and copy my strategies and you don't make even one single naira, just send me a DM and I'll refund you immediately. I want to take the risk from you now. The risk is on me. Okay? I'm not promising you that you're going to be a billionaire in 3 weeks, but if in 30 days you try everything I'm telling you and nothing works for you, just send me a DM. But I'm guaranteeing you that if you do 30 days with this business and you don't make enough money, my name is not Praise. But I'm telling you that you're going to make enough money to take care of yourself, pay that bill, buy that laptop, buy that phone, change your apartment, do anything you want, anything you desire from this particular business. Like I said, there is no past payment, and don't accept any DMs from anybody at random. So send a message now to the admin of your group to secure your slots, because slots might be over very, very soon. So to them right now to secure your slot. If you're sure you're going to pay tomorrow, send a DM to the admin of your group and tell him, please keep one slot for me. All right? Send a DM to the admin of your group and tell the admin to keep one slot for you. And they're going to do so. But that doesn't mean that somebody else cannot take your slot. Okay? So if the person, if the admin is going to keep a slot for you, all right, the slot can also disappear. So it's just you two-factor authenticator for your own slot. But there is no part payment. If you're going to pay tomorrow, send a message to the DM. If you are paid already, just send the proof of payment to the admin of your group. If you're going to pay tomorrow, send a message to the admin and say, please, I'm going to pay tomorrow. Please keep a slot for me. All right? Just do that right now. So congratulations to all those of you that have enrolled. We're going to be having our first meeting together on Monday. Like I told you, we have our one-on-one meetings that we normally have. And for those of you who have already made payment, please send a message to the admin of your group with your proof of payment, and your payment will be confirmed. So let me see if I still have any extra question. Okay, I'm saying thank you for the discount. Yeah, you can pay tomorrow, but if you want to pay tomorrow, send a message to the admin of your group and tell the admin to preserve a slot for you so that the admin can remind you tomorrow so that you don't miss out on these slots. Okay, Darlene has paid. I've seen your payments. So is there any other question I've not answered? Go ahead and drop in the chat. All right. The admin of your group is just, so it's an announcement group, a community group. So you just click on the group icon. You're going to see the community. You will see the admin there. Click on it and send the person the message. And the admin of the group going to either keep a slot for you, and if you've already paid, All right. Everybody came from a WhatsApp group now, so it should be easy for you to like see your WhatsApp group admin and stuff. Yeah. So let me hide new comments. All right. So let me just go ahead and confirm payments. Like I said, if you want a slot kept for you, we just have 20 slots. Send a message to the admin of your group, and the admin is going to secure a slot and remind you tomorrow so that you don't miss out on slots. All right. So let me go and confirm the payment of those who have paid. It was really nice joining you guys on this live meeting. So we're going to have our, for those of you who have paid and those of you who are going to be joining on Monday, we're going to have our first session, and boom, we're going to make a lot of money together. I love you guys. Bye.